Here we go any second now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to historic Corbett Field, the press box for tonight's matchup between the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs and the visiting Pierre Trappers. I'm Colin Holt. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, which includes AM 1390 KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and, of course, ExpeditionLeague.tv. Souris Valley enters this game with a record of 7-3. They're riding a 5-game win streak, 4 of them being right here at home in front of the Minot baseball fans at Corbett Field. The Badlands Big Sticks are at first place in the league. They have an 8-2 record and are in a 7-game win streak. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs will pick up a series with them starting tomorrow, but for now they face the Pierre Trappers, who have a 5-5 record and have lost 4 straight. Souris Valley and Pierre went at it last night in Game 1 of this 2-game series, and the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs got the better of the Pierre Trappers in that one by a final score of 14-6. Earlier today, our reporter Megan Von Barron caught up with Hunter Holland to ask him about this game.
This is Sabre Dog Spotlight. I'm Megan Von Barron with Hunter Holland from the team that is 5-0 in the last 5 games, 4 of which are at home, and you're still perfect at home. Did you expect to be this way coming into the season?
Honestly, I did, especially after getting here. Our first 3 games, we went 1-2, not the way we wanted to start the season off, but we knew the kind of team that we had, and we knew once we all got hot, we were going to be very hard to beat.
Did that confidence come from the players, or did it stem from the coaching staff down?
It came from everyone. The coaches have believed in us from day one, even some of us that got off to slow starts, and every player here, you would think we've been playing together for years. Everyone's honestly pulling for each other. No one complains when they're not playing, and everyone just wants to see everyone do well, and it's really easy to play like that.
When a team is on such a roll, sometimes complacency and kind of like, oh, we're just going to win, creeps in the back of your mind. How are you guys going to keep that hunger?
Well, the good thing about this team is a lot of the guys on our team come from, say, junior colleges or Division II schools. Like, most of us basically have always carried ourselves with a chip on our shoulder. So even though we're doing well right now, it's not going to be good enough for us. We do recognize how well we've done, but there's still a lot more we need to do. So,
did the chip on your shoulder kind of come into play last night when you guys got down in that hole, but kind of were able to come back?
Yeah, it definitely did. It's there all the time, and we got down to a deficit that we weren't expecting, but we all believed in ourselves. We believed in each other. We knew that game was going to be ours, and it was only a matter of time.
Thanks, Hunter.
Awesome stuff, Megan. Thank you so much for catching up with Hunter Holland, who's in right field tonight for the Sabre Dogs. We'll take a look at the lineups for both teams when we return, but for now, let's take a listen to the highlights from last night's 14-6 victory by the Sabre Dogs over the Trappers. 2-1 delivery now to Jack Schuler. And that one is over the head of the shortstop and down for a base hit. Rounding for home now is Alex Hay, and he's going to get in standing. And a stand-up double, an RBI double for Jack Schuler now. And it is 5-2. Souris Valley now trailing by 3. From the stretch, delivers, and that one is ripped into right field. 1 run will come in to score, and another one being held up at third now. So it's 5-4 in favor of Pierre. The Sabre Dogs have put up 3 runs in this one. That one off the bat of Mason Dennison. Holland set as he delivers a ground ball to third, and now diving and not being able to tag out the runner, E.J. Rennell, as he heads down to third. The third baseman, Stamper. So Connor Franco came in to score last time. Now it's DJ Lewis who crosses the plate, and it's a tie ball game. Hay with a walk in his last at bat. He swings at that one. He drives it into right field. That's a base hit that'll score a run. Another one being waved home. The throw home is off target. Mason Dennison is in there. Now caught between first and second. Scoring is Hunter Holland. And then being tagged out there between first and second is going to be Alex Hay. The Sabre Dogs put up 7 runs in the inning. They lead it by 3, 8-5, as we head to the top of the 5th here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network. 1-2 count, nobody out. Armstrong off the end of the bat, flare into right field. Going to get down and go to the wall. Armstrong rounds for second. And it looks like DJ Lewis is going to be waved home. Taking a while to get there is the center fielder. And now a triple for Armstrong that scores DJ Lewis, and it is 9-6. Dennison threatening with a lead. He checks the runner, and that one is driven to right center. Going to get down for a base hit. Being waved home is Dennison. Here comes the throw, and Dennison is going to score standing up as it's cut off by the pitcher. He's 2 for 2. Double and a single and a walk, and that one is laced into right field. And holding up at third is going to be Franco. Now DJ Lewis rounds for second. He slides. The throw to second gets away. Connor Franco comes in to score. Now DJ Lewis heads down to third, and he's in safely. DJ Lewis is fired up as he claps his hands 3 times. And it is 12-6 Souris Valley here in the bottom of the 7th. Once again last night, the Sabre Dogs picked up a 14-6 victory in Game 1 against the Pierre Trappers. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. You might be listening to us online on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, or maybe even watching us on Expedition League TV. For myself, I'm Cullen Holt. Our executive producer is Scotty Kopaz. We'll be back with starting lineups and maybe first pitch when we return right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff planned all summer long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the Hub City Hotshots. The game is from 6:30 to 9:30, and the first 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule. Miss North Dakota Lizzie Jensen will sing the national anthem, followed by a B-52 flyover. Tickets are going fast, so get yours at tickets.sourisvalleysaberdogs.com.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Hi, this is Cameron Armstrong. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Corbett Field once again. The Sabre Dogs getting set to take on the Pierre Trappers. Souris Valley with a record of 7-3 as they enter this one. Picked up a 14-6 win last night on the Monday night over the Trappers. That gives us a chance to take a look at the starting lineups as we get set for first pitch here on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Cullen Holt, executive producer Scotty Kopaz. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs once again with a record of 7-3. The Pierre Trappers enter with a record of 5-5 on a 4-game losing streak. The Pierre Trappers line up like so. Teddy Pearson leads off playing short. At second base and batting second will be number 2, Cole Johnson. Ken Scott is the DH. He's batting third. The cleanup hitter is Cal Smith. Playing in left, the center fielder Jack Wolotic is batting 5th. Jack Stamper, the third baseman, batting 6th. And then Jack Simonson, Tate Ellison, and Connor Burgess round out the rest of the Pier lineup. For Souris Valley, they'll lead off with Cam Armstrong playing second base tonight. Mason Dennison playing third. He will be the number 2 hitter. Hunter Holland will be in right field, batting third. The cleanup hitter will be Alex Hay, the catcher. Then Austin Carter, Bragg Easton, Justin Glover, Steven Skeggs, and Chauncey Callier round out the rest of the lineup. DJ Lewis is on the mound tonight for Souris Valley as he gets set to face his first opponent. That's Teddy Peterson as he steps into the right-handed batter's box. Top of the first action right here on AM 1390 KRRZ. Lewis is a lefty, delivers the first pitch, and it's driven to left field. Going to get into the gap and one hop the wall. So now rounding for second with a leadoff double is Teddy Peterson. And DJ Lewis now allowing a leadoff double, so Teddy Peterson gets the best of him on that one. Cole Johnson now at the plate. So DJ Lewis set to face another right-handed batter as a left-handed pitcher. First pitch in there for a called strike, 0-1. Cole Johnson out of Holmes Community College, just finished up his freshman year there. He's ready for the 0-1. Instead, Lewis goes back to second. And getting back safely is Teddy Peterson. Peterson has led this team in batting average, and he showed it there with the leadoff double. Lewis still with an 0-1 count now to Cole Johnson. He delivers. And the pitch will scoot away from Alex Hay, the catcher, and sliding into third base safely will be Teddy Peterson. So already kind of a rough start here for DJ Lewis. A 1-1 count now. Ken Scott is on deck with nobody out here in the top of the first. And DJ Lewis delivers a pitch inside that hits Cole Johnson. So heading down to first with a free base is Johnson. And DJ Lewis has now put his first 2 batters on base to bring up Ken Scott. Ken Scott had a good night last night against Souris Valley. Runners on the corners now for him with nobody out. Following the HBP. This one he skies to center field. Going back and tracking it is Skeggs, and it goes over his head, off of the wall. Coming in to score is 1 run. Another one holding up at third now as the runners were waiting to tag, and that is a 1-0 lead for Pier here early on in this first inning with nobody out. That'll bring up Ken Scott. Following him is Cal Smith now. Smith is a left-handed batter as he steps into the box to face Lewis. Runners at second and third for him with nobody out, top of the first. Scott will get a double on that one. First pitch to Smith, outside, 1-0. Jack Wolotic is on deck for Pier. Next pitch misses low and away, 2-0 now to Cal Smith. Smith stands in there. Lewis delivers, and Smith gets a piece of it to foul it up and over the catcher. Back behind home plate, count now 2-1. Cal Smith with a 2-1 count. Takes it inside. Count goes 3-1 now to Smith. Smith out of Carson Newman. Just finished up his junior season. Played 26 games there and hit .260 with 8 RBI. And now he drives one to second. Cam Armstrong scoops it up. Throws over to Glover. A run will score for Pier to make it 2-0. And that is the first out of the ball game with DJ Lewis on the mound. Now a runner on third. 1 out. 2 runs already in for Jack Wolotic. Wolotic at the plate out of Minnesota State Mankato. Originally from Fairmount, Minnesota. First pitch misses to him, 1-0. Gets set for the 1-0 delivery. That one does catch the bottom part of the zone. 1-1 the count. Jack Stamper on deck for Pierre. Here's the 1-1 from Lewis. Lefty-lefty matchup. Check swing called strike, 1-2. With Waletich at the plate. And that one he lines over the glove of Lewis and into center field for a base hit. That'll bring the run in from third. As Ken Scott comes in to score to make it 3-0 Pierre. With one out here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Jack Stamper. So Waletich with an RBI knock. Simonson now on deck. Here's Stamper. First pitch to him. In there called strike 1. 0-1. So DJ Lewis already facing his 6th batter here. Has allowed 3 runs. Just one out here in the top of the first. And he delivers. That pitch misses outside, 1-1. A right-handed batter is Stamper. He pops that one up, but it's going to drift out of play.
There goes another one. Better call Minot's Finest Collision Center.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner goes, swing and a miss. No throw down to second, so sliding in with a stolen base now. It's Waletich. So Stamper goes down on strikes. Runner on second with 2 outs now for Jack Simonson, the catcher.
Catcher, number 14, Jack Simonson.
Simonson, a right-handed batter out of North Dakota State. He hit 167 for the Jackrabbits this last year. First pitch called strike to him. 0-1. 3 runs already in here for Pierre in the top of the first. They're wearing the navy blue tops, the gray pants. Souris Valley in the powder blue hats, the powder blue jerseys, and the white pants. Lewis delivers a pitch outside. Count goes even 1-1 with 2 outs. Top of the first here. Armstrong, Dennison, and Holland will lead off the bottom of the first if we get that far. Simonson stands in there for the 1-1. Swings at that one and misses. Count goes 1-2 now as DJ Lewis has started delivering more strikes as the game has gone on. Struck out Jack Stamper just a batter ago. 2 outs here. Top of the first. Simonson at the plate out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Swings at that one. One hopper goes over to short. Played easily. The throw over to Glover. And that will end the inning, but not after the damage is done. And Pierre puts up 3 runs here in the top of the first. The Sabre Dogs offense will look to answer when we return to Sabre Dogs baseball right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design.
is Ryan Miller, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Back in the press box at Corbett Field, it'll be Cam Armstrong to lead off the inning for Souris Valley here in the bottom of the first. Pierre put up a 3 spot in the top of the first, so the Sabre Dog offense, which has been so potent as of late, will have to answer. Armstrong, a right-handed batter as he stands in there to face the starter, Tyler McDonald. Connor McDonald pitched last night. They're wearing the same number tonight because Tyler forgot his jersey. First pitch strike to Cam Armstrong as we're joined in the booth by Sabre Dogs general manager Daryl Handelsman. And Daryl, through the first 4 games, the team goes 4-0 at home. How has the crowd been for you? The Minot fans coming out and showing just how much they love baseball called strike to Cam Armstrong.
Yeah, Colin, it's been awesome. I mean, the support we've gotten so far has been tremendous. You know, we battled some weather issues on Friday and Saturday night, and, you know, and through it all, the team's been outstanding. You know, they played really well. They're very offensive. And there you go with a leadoff base hit for Cam right there. You know, it's been exciting to watch, and we can't be more thrilled about how things have started off for us.
Connor Burgess couldn't handle the line drive to right field, and that will bring up Mason Dennison, who's played third for West Florida. And Daryl, I know we've talked about how much you like this kid, Mason Dennison, out of West Florida. Yeah,
you know, he's a real heady player, real smart. Knows the game. He's got that old school mentality, and he comes to work hard every day. And it's been fun watching him play so far.
McDonald set for the first pitch to Dennison, who's originally from Naples, Florida.
Oh,
second pickoff attempt, and that will get away from the first baseman, Ellison.
Go to third.
Cam Armstrong rounding second, and he's going to steal 2 bases on the errant throw. So Cam Armstrong now just 90 feet away, and the Sabre Dog offense, which needed to answer here in the bottom of the first, already off to a good start. No outs, a runner on third now for just the second batter of the game, which is Mason Dennison. Hunter Holland also scheduled to bat in this inning.
You know, that's, I think right there, you see that's a direct result of how aggressive Corey and Trey are on the bases, and how they want their guys to run, and it, you know, puts pressure on the opposing defense. And you see right there with a 3-run lead, they throw the ball away, and all of a sudden a leadoff single turns into a guy on third with nobody out.
Dennison still waiting for the first pitch to him. There it is. Misses the zone. 1-0 goes the count. And I talked to League President Steve Wagner about finding the right markets to put these baseball teams in, and getting to know the community, the Minot community over the last couple months. You know, what can you say about what kind of baseball fans they are?
You know, they're real knowledgeable, and baseball is extremely popular here. You know, probably second only to hockey. And, yeah, the fans I mean, everybody's so excited to have a baseball team in town. It's really been a long time, and, you know, I think people have been starved for something like this, and good family entertainment and quality baseball all wrapped in one at a great location. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Foul ball by Dennison, so a 1-1 count. He hits it on the ground over to third. Having a bit of trouble with it is Stamper. And then being called out at first is Mason Dennison, so Cam Armstrong will be at third still. With 1 out here, he didn't attempt to go home. He remains on the bag, just 90 feet away from home plate for Hunter Holland, the number 3 batter, to step up to the plate. And Daryl, kind of talk about some of the things that you have going on, maybe outside of the field of play here at Corbett Field.
Yeah, you know, we're real excited about some of the improvements we made to Corbett. It's a historic field. It's been here for you know, over 80 years, and you know, we added the party deck down the left field line. We added our Mobile One VIP area down the right field line. We have our kids area featuring a couple bounce houses. You know, all the concessions have been improved, and you know, really we're just obviously beer sales at the ballpark is something new they haven't had here for a while. So we've done a lot of improvements, and a lot, you know, the fence signs are all brand new out there. So we've done a lot of work, and really just the whole idea was to make the experience for the fan just something really fun and enjoyable, and you know, affordable, and just really everything is geared towards kids.
First 2 pitches to Hunter Holland. They're both balls, so a 2-0 count now for the Indiana River State College guy. One of the first guys to sign with Souris Valley. Takes a pitch outside. Now he's well ahead in the count. 3-0. And as this team is assembled, one of the things that a lot of the people in the community have said to me is just how good guys these are. You know, these type of the guys that will help you with put your groceries in the car, in the parking lot. And as you assembled this team and the guys started to come together, how important was that to make sure you got guys with high character? As Hunter Holland grounds over to the shortstop, who cannot handle it. Peterson had a bit of trouble with it. Hunter Holland will be on first. Cam Armstrong comes in to score, and there's a run for the Sabre Dogs as they cut into the Pierre lead. It's now 3-1. And going back to my original question, high character guys on this team here.
Yeah, they're great kids, and a lot of them, it's their first time away from home for summer ball, and we've asked them to be involved in the community and really take part in a lot of different things, and they've done it and jumped right in and have been excited about doing it. And like you said, they've from signing autographs to spending time with kids to hanging out with their host families to making appearances in the community. They've done everything we've asked of them so far, and that does nothing but help in our efforts to establish ourselves as the #1 venue for family entertainment in the Souris Valley.
With a runner on first, Alex Hay now at the plate, a left-handed batter, takes the first pitch, 1-0. Another pickoff attempt to keep Hunter Holland at first base. And Alex Hay coming into this game batting .417 for the Sabre Dogs. So he's been a monster at the plate so far. Corey Thompson putting him at the cleanup spot for tonight. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Hay. Swings at that one. It's going to go to second. Johnson scoops it up. Flip to second for first. Relay to first. And that will be a double play for the Pierre Trappers to end the inning. We'll head to the top of the second. Sabre Dogs trailing.
Call, I don't think.
3-1 here in the bottom of the first. We head to the top of the second here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network. Thank you so much for joining us on AM 1390 KRRZ, and a special thanks to Sabre Dogs General Manager Daryl Handelsman for joining us in this half inning. Top of the second is next. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham, designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Marcelo Terrazas and Sabre Dogs Baseball.
And welcome back to the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Sabre Dogs Baseball on AM 1390 KRRZ, YouTube, and the ExpeditionLeague.tv. I'm Colin Holt, back with you as we start the top of the second. Pierre leads this one 3-1. A hot offensive start for the Trappers. Sabre Dogs answered with a run in the bottom of the frame. And that's the current situation as we head into the top of the second. Leadoff batter is Tate Ellison playing first. Swings at the first pitch, misses, 0-1. DJ Lewis still on the mound for Souris Valley. Had a bit of a rough first inning, but he ended it having put up a strikeout in that first inning. 1-1 count now as that pitch misses for Lewis. Lewis was a redshirt freshman at the University of the Cumberland, so he did not participate with that baseball team, but he was on the roster. That one is lined a short hop that is missed by Cam Armstrong at second. Will go into the outfield, and that is a leadoff man on base for Pierre here in the top of the second to bring up Connor Burgess. And Burgess out of Bismarck State College. He hit .418 for them this last year in his freshman season. A right-handed batter to face the lefty Lewis. Top of the second, pickoff attempt, toss over to Glover at first. And back safely is Ellison. Lewis is originally from Santee, California. He attended West Hills High School. He's got an 0-2 record for the Sabre Dogs already. As that pitch misses low and in. 1-0 on the first pitch to Burgess. He's struck out 4 this season. He's 3 for 4 at the plate for the Sabre Dogs. He appears in the lineup quite often. As Glover receives the pickoff attempt. 1-0 count now to Burgess. Top of the lineup, and Teddy Peterson, who had a leadoff double to start this game, is on deck. But here's Burgess. Pitch catches the corner of the zone. 1-2 now the count to Burgess. Top of the second, a 3-1 Pier lead. Runner on first, nobody out for Connor Burgess. And that one is skied, foul territory. Justin Glover tracking. He's headed towards the wall out there in right field. He's going to run out of room, and it will get back and out of play. 1-2 count. Three runs in the top of the first for Pier has been the difference so far, although the Sabre Dogs got one back in the bottom of the frame. Nobody out, runner on. Lewis delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and down goes Burgess. And that is out number 1 of the inning. Strikeout number 2 for Lewis. And here comes Teddy Peterson. Once again in the first inning, he had a leadoff double. On the first pitch of the game, just absolutely plastered it to left center. So with 1 out and a runner on first, he'll be at the plate with Cole Johnson on deck. Right-handed batter Peterson is. Out of Minnesota State, Mankato. He hit for the cycle just a couple days ago on Saturday. Pitch outside. Just finished up his sophomore year. Originally from Minnesota. And here he is as a right-handed batter facing Lewis. A 1-0 count, pickoff attempt to hold Ellison over at first. Lewis standing on the mound. Sabre Dogs riding a 5-game win streak as that pitch is in there for a called first strike. Count goes 1-1. The clouds are covering here at Corbett Field. 61 degrees the official temperature at first pitch. 20% chance of rain in the forecast. We've dealt with plenty of weather already here in the Sabre Dogs homestand. 1-1 count, 1 out. Three to 1 the Pier lead as Lewis gets set for the 1-1 delivery. A light drizzle coming down here at Corbett Field now. 2 balls and a strike. We had to suspend the home opener here at Corbett Field due to lightning. And that was on Friday night. We had to finish that game up on Saturday and play a doubleheader. And that one is a soft hopper that Armstrong came over to get. Instead, it's the shortstop, Carter, who comes over, steps on the bag, and throws over to first for an inning-ending double play for the Sabre Dogs. What a defensive play by Austin Carter, who pitched in the 9th inning last night to preserve a Sabre Dog win. So Austin Carter, who's relatively new to this team, comes up with a big defensive play to end the inning, and we will head to the bottom of the second. Sabre Dogs trailing this one 3-1. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Hi, I'm Brock Bauckham, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs here on Sabre Dog Radio.
Austin Carter, who made that fantastic defensive play on a ground-induced double play to end the inning, is now at the plate. First pitch he takes, it's a ball, 1-0. Check swing, pitch upstairs. He did not go. And so now the count now 2-0. A missed falling just a little bit harder now at Corbett Field. That pitch misses outside. Got to wonder if that's affecting the pitcher's control at all. It'll be Carter, Easton, and Glover scheduled to bat in this inning for Souris Valley. 3-0 count now to Austin Carter. Check swing, called strike. 3-1 goes the count. Sabre Dogs trailing it 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch to Carter, and that pitch catches the outside part of the zone. Count goes full, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Tyler McDonald. And that one's in on the bat, and Carter is able to rip it out in the right field for a base hit. So Austin Carter now safely on first. And Bragg Easton, the DH, will be at the plate. Easton from Davis and Elkins College. He'll be transferring to USC Beaufort next year to join Josh Alley, who's on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs staff as well. He'll be transferring to USC Beaufort the same year. So they're teammates here. They'll be teammates in the fall as well. Pickoff attempt over to first by McDonald. Tyler McDonald for Pierre is originally from Tremont, Illinois. His junior year at Monmouth College yielded a 4.42 ERA. First pitch coming to Easton. And Easton fouls it off sharply down the third base side. And Easton adjusting the gloves. Bragg Easton is a left-handed batter. An 0-1 count now for him with a runner on first and nobody out. Bottom of the second action here from Corbett Field. With the Sabre Dogs trailing at 3-1. Easton takes on that pitch. It's outside. Count goes 1-1. Justin Glover, the first baseman, is on deck for Souris Valley. Easton coming into this game hitting 182 for the Sabre Dogs. Pickoff attempt. Carter goes sliding back. A ball and a strike on the scoreboard for Bragg Easton. As that pitch misses low and away. And again, a big thanks to Daryl Handelsman, the general manager of the Sabre Dogs, for joining us in the bottom of the first. It's been a quick game so far. Lots of runs scored, lots of action happening. Not a whole lot of long at-bats as Carter goes down to second, sliding in, and he is safe. So a stolen base now for Austin Carter. A 3-1 count should now be full to Bragg Easton, unless that pitch missed. So the count is 3-1 to Easton. Bottom of the second. Runner on second base now with nobody out. And Easton with a check swing as that pitch misses above the zone, and Easton will head down to first. Runner on first and second now for the first baseman, Justin Glover, a left-handed batter who steps up to the plate. Glover hitting 111 this year for the Sabre Dogs. In the 7 spot. It's happily ever after Disney night here at Corbett Field, so lots of festivities going on. Nobody out, bottom of the second. Justin Glover from Eckerd College takes that pitch, and it misses for a ball, 1-0. Glover was one of the first players to arrive in Minot, minus Aaron Kern, who, speaking of Aaron Kern out of Minot State, had an absolutely awesome performance, going 8 innings and striking out 9 last night. He was our player of the game. We spoke to him on the post-game show. It was a great conversation about the selfless attitude of this team as McDonald comes off the mound to throw over to second. Back safely there is Austin Carter. Carter's relatively new to the team, and he's already impressed both pitching and hitting now. E.J. Rennell did the exact same thing in his first couple of games with the Sabre Dogs, including an inside-the-park home run in just his 3rd game played ever in a Sabre Dog uniform, as Glover battles and fouls that one off. 1-1 count now to Glover. Steven Skaggs, the center fielder, is on deck. He had a ball hit over his head to lead off the game. Got a little bit of a late jump on it. Still a little bit of a mist falling here at Corbett Field. Glover showed bunt. Pitch was well outside as they pitch out, and Austin Carter heads back to second base. 2-1. Tyler McDonald on the mound out of Monmouth College. And a good bunt laid down here by Glover. They're going to go to third, and they are going to get Austin Carter sliding in. So Glover will be safe at first now, 1 out for Steven Skaggs to have a runner on as he steps up to the plate as a left-hander. Excuse me, right-hander. Skaggs is a right-handed batter. Steven Skaggs hitting .350 this year for the Sabre Dogs in 6 games played. He's at center tonight. 1 out. 2 runners on, first and second. Pitch well inside, and it hits Steven Skaggs in the back. So an HBP loads up the bases for the 9-hole hitter, Chauncey Callier. 1 out, bottom of the second, Sabre Dogs trailing at 3-1. And Callier hitting .292 for the Sabre Dogs through 8 games for him. Callier steps up to the plate with 1 out. First pitch to him, just misses. 1-0 count to Callier now. Out of Lurleen B. Wallace Community College. Had 25 RBI this last season for them. Right-handed hitter. Top of the lineup, and Cam Armstrong, that is, will be at the plate next. He's on deck. Bases loaded for Callier, 1-0 count. Check swing, up and in. Callier did not go, so the count goes 2 balls, no strikes. The rain's starting to fall just a little bit harder here. It's no problem as far as the playing surface is concerned here at Corbett Field. This field drains about 10 inches of water an hour. The artificial turf here at Corbett Field is amazing. But as far as being able to grip the ball, the rain would have to be coming pretty hard. If it's pouring, they would call it. But right now, the rain, just a kind of a light drizzle, a mist here, if you will. 1 out, 2-0 count. Callier, off the end of the bat, is able to get a piece of it and foul it off. Back up and over the grandstand. 2 balls, a strike, and an out now for Callier with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the second. Callier hit .324 this last season for Lurleen B. Wallace. Originally from Mobile, Alabama. And that check swing did not go. 3-1 goes the count. Grandstand starting to fill up here at Corbett Field. A 6:35 start tonight for the Sabre Dogs. And here's the 3-1. It's up and in on Chauncey Callier. That'll walk in a run. And the Sabre Dogs now trailing 3-2. A 1 out for Cam Armstrong with the bases still loaded. And Armstrong, a right-handed hitter. Lots of action going on around the league as well. We'll get you caught up with those, maybe in an inning or two. A 3-2 ball game here in this one, though, in the bottom of the second. Armstrong with 1 out, takes the first pitch called strike. Bases loaded for the Sabre Dogs here. Armstrong has a lot of speed on the bases as well. He's legged out quite a few infield singles already in this season. Armstrong's 1 for 1 and has scored a run already tonight. A ball and a strike now with 1 out. Mason Dennison on deck for the Sabre Dogs. Double play ends the inning if Armstrong puts one on the ground. So we'll see what he decides to do with this at bat. Bottom of the second, the 1-1. He gets a piece of it. It goes to short. Peterson to Johnson for 1, and oversliding the bag to be out is the Sabre Dog runner. So Chauncey Collier, who was actually probably going to be safe at second, overslid the bag as Pierre was trying to at least get the leadoff runner. They never threw over to first to try to get the double play. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs for Mason Dennison. Dennison's 0 for 1, batting .286 on the season out of West Florida. 2 outs, runners on the corners, a 1-run game. He fouls it off. Runner was going, but now Cam Armstrong will have to head back to first. Steven Skaggs over at third. If Dennison can extend this inning, Hunter Holland would be at the plate. DJ Lewis still pitching for the Sabre Dogs. Although he struggled a bit in the first inning, he didn't allow any runs in the top of the second on a inning-ending double play induced by the Sabre Dog defense. Throw over to first. Cam Armstrong goes sliding back safely. And we're set for the 0-1 delivery to Dennison. Once again, a pickoff attempt over at first. Armstrong goes back. 2 outs here. Tyler McDonald stalling on the mound for Pierre. Dennison, the righty, facing the right-handed pitcher. 0-1 count, delivery to Dennison in the dirt, and Armstrong going will get into second standing. No throw as the ball got away from Simonson behind the plate for Pierre. A ball and a strike now for Mason Dennison. Runners on second and third with 2 outs. Dennison at West Florida hit .236, 21 RBIs for them. Played high school baseball with Sabre Dog pitcher Zach Lang. Now they're back together. And he drives that one out to left center. It's going to be over the head of the left fielder, off the base of the wall. Skaggs comes in to score. Cam Armstrong will cross the plate standing, and a stand-up RBI double for Mason Dennison, and the Sabre Dogs lead it now 4-3. Hunter Holland will now be at the plate. Hunter Holland already in this game, 0 for 1, batting .283. Indiana River State College product for him. Alex Hay on deck. Runner on second. 2 outs here, bottom of the second. The Sabre Dogs went down 3-0 in a quick top of the first as that pitch misses to Hunter Holland. 1-0. But they have battled back. They put up 1 in the bottom of the first, and then here in the bottom of the second, they put up 4 more. It's 5-3 Sabre Dogs. 4-3. Hunter Holland with a cracked bat, put it to short. The shortstop, Peterson, couldn't handle it. Alex Hay will now be at the plate with runners on the corners. 2 outs. Austin Carter in the on-deck circle for Souris Valley. And now the Pierre coaching staff wants to come out, have a chat with the pitcher McDonald. 5-3 Sabre Dog lead. And Pierre's entire infield will come in to chat this one over. McDonald, 11 batters faced. He's allowed 3 hits. A 5-3 lead for the Sabre Dogs after finding themselves down 3-0 in the bottom of the first. And now the umpire comes out to break up the meeting of the minds. And we're set to play again with runners on the corners. Alex Hay at the plate with a 1-0 count. Austin Carter on deck. Hay, a left-handed batter, who's 0 for 1 today, hitting .400 this season for Souris Valley. He's been raking so far. No home runs yet, though. Pitch outside. Advancing to second is Holland. Now sliding in is Mason Dennison, and he is safe at the plate. Sabre Dogs lead goes to 6-3. And Hunter Holland at second. Souris Valley 6. And now the peer manager wants to double check on that call. Mason Dennison is safe officially. It's a 6-3 Sabre Dog lead with a runner on second. Hay remains at the plate with a 2-0 count. Austin Carter on deck. And here is the 2-0. Now McDonald steps off the back of the rubber. Thought about throwing down to second, did not. Connor McDonald pitched last night. Tyler McDonald on the mound today. Alex Hay gets tired of waiting and steps out of the batter's box. Now he's back and ready to go. And here's the 2-0 to Hay. Pitch outside, count goes 3-0. Corey Thompson said his guys were going to play aggressive. And today when we talked to Hunter Holland, he said his guys play with a chip on their shoulder. So the combination of the two means they're never really out of a game even when they get down. They were down 5-1 last night after a grand slam. They won that one 14-6 as that pitch is called strike. 3-1 now to Alex Hay. Hay gets ready for the next delivery. McDonald steps off again to send Hunter Holland back to second. And Hay, that pitch inside part of the zone. It's a called strike. So Hay heads back to the batter's box. Alex Hay, a left-handed hitter. Now McDonald will throw back to second. Hunter Holland slides back in safely. 2 outs here, a runner on for Alex Hay. Austin Carter on deck. Sabre Dogs leading at 6-3 here in the bottom of the second. Tyler McDonald on the mound for Pierre, wearing the same number as Connor McDonald because of a uniform mix-up. That pitch swung on and missed by Alex Hay. Count goes full now. And Hay stands in there, ready for the payoff pitch from McDonald with a runner on second and 2 outs. Already 5 runs in for the Sabre Dogs in this one. And here is the payoff delivery. Alex Hay gets a piece of it, and he sends it to left field, but it's going to go foul. So the count remains full. Alex Hay, out of East Central Community College. He hit .294 for them with 27 RBI. Steps out of the batter's box now. And he's back in and ready to go. McDonald is ready. Hay is ready. A full count pitch here. And the pitch misses. Alex Hay will head down to first base. So runners on first and second now for Austin Carter to be at the plate for Souris Valley. And now Bragg Easton is on deck as Alex Hay earns a 2-out walk. Austin Carter 1 for 1 in his first at-bat for the Sabre Dogs. So he's batting 1,000. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Don't want to mess with that batting average. Two outs, 2 runners on for Carter. McDonald checking the runner at second. Steps off but does not throw. Holland goes back. McDonald taking his sweet time on the mound. It was a quick first 1.5 innings, but things have definitely slowed down here after the Sabre Dogs came roaring back offensively to lead it 6-3. Now the 0-1 to Carter. Jammed up on the hands. He's able to foul it off. Goes up on the grandstand, comes back down. No balls and 2 strikes now for Carter. Sabre Dogs riding a 5-game win streak. They're 4-0 at Corbett Field, looking to hold on to that perfect home advantage. That one's popped up and now drifting into foul territory on the first base side, backing out of play. Carter, a right-handed batter. Out of Loyola Marymount University, where he had a 6.46 ERA and an 0-1 record as a pitcher. Here he is in the lineup as the shortstop, and he had a great play to end the top of the second inning, and that one's 2 hops to second. Throw over to get the leadoff man is successful, and that will end the bottom of the second. Sabre Dogs put up 5 in that one and now take the lead 6-3 right here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network. We'll have more for you, specifically the top of the third when we return. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. On June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back to Corbett Field. DJ Lewis on the mound for Souris Valley. Cole Johnson is due up for the Pier Trappers, who now find themselves trailing for the first time this game. Down 6-3. Here we are in the top of the third. The Sabre Dogs allowed 3 runs in the top of the first, but were able to battle back with a run in the bottom of the first and 5 more in the bottom of the second. Don't forget to hit us up on social media, specifically Twitter. Let us know where you're listening from tonight. Just had a listener check in from Lakeland, Florida. First pitch strike. Just barely getting a piece of it there. It was Cole Johnson. Cal Smith and Jack Waletich, the other 2 batters, due up. Johnson is 1 for 1 today. Or 0 for 0, that is. He was hit by a pitch, so hasn't had an official at-bat yet. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it on the ground to the right of first base. Count goes 0-2. Top of the third action here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Once again, I'm Cullen Holt. Appreciate you listening across all of our various platforms. And the 0-2 outside. Cole Johnson takes. Count goes 1-2. As the rain has started to subside here at Corbett Field, and just getting enough of it to foul it off in the dirt around home plate is Cole Johnson. One out here in the top of the third. Sabre Dogs leading it 6-3 on the Sabre Dogs radio network. The 1-2 count now. And getting a piece of it and pushing it foul over the right field wall is Cole Johnson. So the count remains 1-2 here at beautiful Corbett Field tonight. Once again, Ken Scott and Cal Smith, the other batters, due up. Off-speed pitch, misses the zone outside. Count goes even at 2 apiece. Listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Lewis delivers the 2-2, and that one swung on right to third. Dennison has it bounce off of his chest. He only scoops it up and throws over to Glover, and just barely safe is Cole Johnson at first. Mason Dennison taking just a half a second too long to collect that ball. Could not throw out Johnson. So now runner on first with nobody out for Ken Scott, who's the DH tonight. 1 for 1 with a double back in the first inning. We'll see if they are going to officially score that as an error on Dennison. And it is going to be a base hit, and now getting caught trying to go to second, now sliding in safely as the throw gets away. Alex Hay threw down to Justin Glover at first on the runner trying to advance. And Glover's throw to second was errant, and now a little bit shaken up is Cole Johnson. We talked about how fast it was to slide on the infield here at Corbett Field, the artificial infield. Well, picture that now just a little bit wet after a light misting here at Corbett Field. Lots of speed as you slide into second, and he hit the bag and popped up. Now the trainer heading out to check on him. Once again, Ken Scott, who's 1 for 1, will be at the plate. DJ Lewis continuing to pitch for Souris Valley. He's pitched 6 innings so far. Has struck out 4 for the Sabre Dogs. Walked 8 and allowed 10 hits. Worked, or at least is supposed to work, as both a starter and a bullpen pitcher. And now with the start tonight has done that numerous times. Has inherited some bad situations and has stayed calm. Lewis with a pitch in there for a called strike. So now Ken Scott with a runner on second. No outs here in the top of the third. We pause play for a second as the first base umpire gets into place with the runner advancing. Next pitch, lined to left center, going a long way to try to catch it. Instead, it is out of here. A home run for Ken Scott, a 2-run shot. And that makes the Sabre Dog lead just 1 run. It'll be 6-5 with nobody out. Ken Scott delivers with a 2-run homer over the left field wall. And that'll bring up Cal Smith now, with the Trappers trailing by just 1 run. Nobody on, nobody out. Sabre Dogs with no action in their bullpen. Cal Smith now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ground out to second. That pitch behind him hits him in the back elbow, and he'll head down to first base with an HBP. And Corey Thompson, rightly so, wants to come out and check on his pitcher, DJ Lewis. And the entire infield is going to come in to take part in this conversation. It'll be Jack Waletich at the plate. He singled in his last at-bat. That was in the first inning. Still no action in the Sabre Dog bullpen. Waletich this season for Pierre, hitting .381. DJ Lewis through 2 starts has an 0-2 record. An ERA of 13.5. He's set to pitch again, this time facing the lefty in Jack Waletich. On deck is Jack Stamper with nobody out, runner on first. And here's Waletich set to relieve. First pitch of this at bat. Check swing, pitch outside. 1-0 count. Now Aaron Kern jogs down with a couple other players to the Souris Valley bullpen. Here's the 1-0 delivery, swung on and missed. Good looking pitch from DJ Lewis as Jack Waletich waves and comes up empty. 1-1 count with a runner on first now. Once again, the Sabre Dogs go in with their baby blue tops. There's the 1-1. Runner goes. Pitch gets away from Alex Hay. Bounces once off the concrete wall. And advancing to second easily is Cal Smith. So Waletich now with a 2-1 count. And a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Well, I can predict a lot of offense in this one. Judging by the rate we're going at right now, just getting a piece of it to foul it off is Waletich. Top of the third. Pierre has scored 5 runs. The Sabre Dogs have scored 6 already here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Waletich now with a 2-2 count. Stands in there. Check swing on the pitch outside. Did he go? No, he didn't. Yes, he did. An appeal down to the third base umpire, and that is a strikeout, a bizarre strikeout for Jack Waletich. A very late call from the third base umpire. And Jack Stamper will be at the plate with 1 out and a runner on second now. After Waletich strikes out swinging on a check swing, appeal to third base. Pitch outside, 1-0 goes the count now to Jack Stamper. The third baseman for the Trappers. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout already. 1-0 count. Gets a good piece of that one under the glove of Dennison, diving at third. Now holding up at third base is the Pierre runner, Cal Smith. So runners on the corners now with 1 out for Jack Simonson. So Stamper with a base hit to left. And DJ Lewis continuing to put himself in risky situations on the mound for Souris Valley. Allowed 3 runs in the top of the first. Now 2 here in the top of the third. 4 of them have been earned. All five of them have been earned, correction. As we check in with the official score, there's a swing and a miss to Jack Simonson. 0-2 count with 1 out now. Austin Carter had a great play that ended in the top of the second with a double play. DJ Lewis wouldn't mind having something like that happen again here with runners on the corners. Soft toss over to first as Stamper gets back. Simonson, a right-handed batter. Hitting 118, and he gets that one, flares it off the end of the bat. It's fair down into the right field line. It goes into the corner. 1 run comes in to score. Another one being waved home. It's Jack Stamper. The throw is not going to get there in time. Stamper scores standing. 2 runs in for the Pierre Trappers, and now they lead it by 1 run, 7-6. A 2 RBI double there for Jack Simonson, and Tate Ellison will now be at the plate. Ellison reached on an error in his last at bat. 1 out now, runner on second. DJ Lewis has gone 2 1/3 inning. As that one's hit over the head of the shortstop, 1 hops out in left field, fast enough off of this artificial turf to hold the runner at third, as it was fielded by Callier. So runners on the corners yet again. This time Connor Burgess, the bottom of the lineup, is at the plate. Tate Ellison with a single. Burgess in his last at bat struck out. That was in the second inning. Here he is, a right-handed batter to face the lefty DJ Lewis. First pitch to Burgess. Misses low and away. 1-0 count. Souris Valley struggled getting a whole lot of work from their starting pitchers, and then Aaron Kern went 8 innings last night. 2-0 count now as that pitch misses. Josh Alley pitched 3 innings over 2 nights to keep the bullpen as fresh as possible. That pitch inside. Alex Hay has to slide over to make the grab. 3-0. Corey Thompson steps a few feet away from the dugout to check down on the bullpen. Still don't have an identification on who's warming up over there for the Sabre Dogs, but for now, Lewis is on the mound with a 3-0 count to Burgess. Delivers a called strike. Zach Lang is the Souris Valley pitcher warming up with 1 out here in the top of the third. Already 4 runs in for Pierre. As that one is lined through the gap and into left field, that'll score a run easily as Simonson crosses the plate. And it is now 8-6 Pierre with runners on first and second for the top of the lineup. And Teddy Peterson. And after this at bat, Lewis will have faced all 9 batters in this inning. Peterson leading this team in batting average, as he's hitting .419 for the Trappers. First pitch to him, he takes. It's a called strike. Oh, 1 count with 1 out. That pitch well outside. Count goes even at 1 apiece. On deck is Cole Johnson with 1 out. Peterson with a 1-for-2 day. He scored a run and grounded into a double play. Takes that pitch. Misses the zone 2-1. So already 14 runs scored here through just 2.5 innings of play at Corbett Field. So if you like offense, you're in the right place right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. The 2-1 delivery off the end of the bat, and it's pushed foul right field side, lands into the concourse area. Peterson has been a rock at the top of the lineup for Pierre. 2 RBI. Been hit by 5 pitches, so a lot of free bases earned the hard way for Peterson already this season. 5-run top of the third for Pierre with 1 out. 2-2 delivery, and that one is lined into right field. 1 hops and is fielded by Holland. Holland throws in, and the runners hold, which means the bases are now loaded for Cole Johnson at the plate. He bats for the 2nd time this inning. Cole Johnson, wearing number 2 and playing second base. He's also the number 2 batter in the lineup for Pierre. Well, the Sabre Dogs are led by manager Corey Thompson. Assistant coach Trey Chambers. For Pierre, they are skippered by Tanner Neal. Jake Witt assists him for the Trappers. Cole Johnson out of Holmes Community College, just finished up his freshman season, originally from Louisiana. 1 out, bases loaded. First pitch to him, in there for a called strike. Alec Ivanov also getting a little bit of work in the bullpen for the Sabre Dogs. We'll see how Corey Thompson wants to manage the rest of this game. That pitch outside. Count 1-1. A very big series opens up tomorrow against Badlands, who's leading the league. The Sabre Dogs are in 2nd place, so that'll be a 1v2 matchup. That pitch swung on and missed by Johnson. Count goes 1-2 now. They'll have 2 home games against Badlands, then have a road game. A ball and 2 strikes on the scoreboard now with the bases loaded for Johnson. Lewis steps off the rubber, and we're set to go again now. That pitch misses the zone down low. Count 2-2 now. With an out here in the top of the third, Sabre Dogs trailing at 8-6. There's the 2-2 delivery. just got away from Lewis, but bounced once off of the backstop wall, and Alex Hay was able to turn around and grab it, which kept any runs from scoring. There's only padding on about 5 feet worth of the backstop wall here at Corbett Field. So any sort of really wild pitch like that one was actually might come back pretty quickly if you keep your head on a swivel as the catcher. That one's fouled off by Johnson. Lewis delivers, and that one's ripped to left field. Callier running to his right. He makes the grab and throws it back into Dennison to hold the runners. Bases loaded. Cole Johnson very upset with himself. He made good contact but couldn't bring in any runs. Now 2 outs with the bases loaded for Ken Scott, who has had a 2-for-2 day, including a home run earlier in this inning. Scott wearing number 3. He's a right-handed batter. Goes to the same college as Alex Hay, Central Community College. First pitch to him misses 1-0. Just finished up his freshman season there. Original from Meridian, Mississippi. He hit .311 for East Central. That pitch in the dirt and inside. 2-0 count. It's Brock Bockham, who is on a rest day for Souris Valley, heads halfway down to the bullpen to send some sort of message. So we know that Corey Thompson has a plan in place for possibly replacing DJ Lewis at some point. 3-0 count now to Ken Scott. Takes a look at that pitch, and DJ Lewis is going to walk in a run with that one. It is now 9-6 in favor of Pierre. A back-and-forth, high-scoring track meet here at Corbett Field. 2 outs, top of the third. 6 runs have crossed the plate for Pierre. The bases are still loaded for Cal Smith, who's 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. And that pitch ripped out to left field and lands just foul of the chalk line out there in left field. So an 0-1 count as Cal Smith and all the base runners make their way back to their original positions. On deck, if Smith can extend the inning, is Jack Walatich. But for now, here's Smith. With an 0-1 count and 2 outs, bases juiced. Lewis delivers a pitch inside, misses the zone. Count goes 1-1. No one throwing in the Souris Valley bullpen. There's the 1-1 delivery. Misses away from the batter. Left-hander Cal Smith is. 2-1 count. And Lewis set to deliver. Swing and a miss, and down to just 1 strike left is Cal Smith. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, bases loaded. Once again, you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network, concluding AM 1390 KRRZ here in Minot. The 2-2 is going to hit the batter Cal Smith. Another run will come in to score. And it is now 10-6 in favor of Pierre. And Alex Hay and DJ Lewis have had some miscommunications already. Walatich, a left-handed batter, will be at the plate after Smith gets the hit by pitch and gets to go down to first base for free. Walatich is 1 for 2 with a strikeout in his last time up. And that one, he's going to ground a short. Cam Armstrong makes the play, throws over to Glover, and finally this inning comes to a close. But the damage has already been done by Pierre. They've put up 7 in this inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third. The current score in this one: Sabre Dogs 6, Pierre 10. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air.
Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook, Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Bottom of the third, action here at Corbett Field. The Sabre Dogs trailing this one 10-6 to the Pier Trappers. Bragg Easton will lead it off. He's followed up by Justin Glover and Steven Skeggs, scheduled to hit in this one for Souris Valley. Well, the game started off with a 3-0 lead for the Trappers as they put up a 3-spot in the top of the first. The Sabre Dogs answered with 1 in the bottom of the frame, and then 5 in the bottom of the second, but then a huge 7-run top of the third gave Pier the 4-run lead that they have right now. First pitch called strike to Bragg Easton out of Davis and Elkins College. Easton has scored a run and was walked in his first at bat. 1-1 count now as that pitch misses to Easton. Easton with a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Count goes 1-2. Bragg Easton hitting 182 for the Sabre Dogs this season. This is his 6th appearance in a Sabre Dog uniform. Next pitch misses. Count goes even 2-2. 10 hits for the Trappers. 3 for the Sabre Dogs, but they've made the most of them. Putting up 5 runs as Bragg Easton waves and misses, and he's down on strikes. So here comes Justin Glover, the first baseman out of Eckerd College. Glover is 0 for 1. He scored a run. Takes a look at that pitch, in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on for Glover. 0-1 delivery. He chases it outside, gets a piece of it, and fouls it off. Count goes 0-2. Glover stands in there. He's a left-handed batter. Takes that pitch inside. Has had 6 RBIs this season. That used to lead the team, but he hasn't had an RBI since some others have caught up with him. And now he lines that one to left field, but waiting as it was hit directly at him is Cal Smith, and he'll make the play. That's out number 2. So here's Steven Skeggs now at the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. And Steven Skeggs today has scored a run. He's batting .350 for the Sabre Dogs, a right-handed hitter. Stands in there to face Tyler McDonald. McDonald's first pitch, a breaking ball that catches the zone, 0-1. Chauncey Callier on deck if Skeggs can reach base safely. And Skeggs chops that one foul, third base side. Steven Skeggs out at center tonight. Emmanuel College product. Plays alongside Brock Bockham during the collegiate season. That pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Simonson. 1-2 count now to Steven Skeggs. He hit .219 in 43 games for Emmanuel College. 14 RBI this last season. Just finished up his junior year. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he puts that one right up the middle for a base hit. And he's going to hold up at first base, so now a runner on, a 2-out knock for Steven Skeggs, and here's Chauncey Callier, the left fielder. Callier, another right-handed hitter, to face the righty Tyler McDonald. Callier set for the first pitch. And it's in there for a called strike. Callier was walked in his first and only at-bat of this game. He's hitting .292 for the Sabre Dogs this season. Stands in there for the 0-1 now against McDonald. That pitch misses. Count goes even at 1 apiece. He had 25 RBI at LBWCC. 6'1", 220. Check swing, runner going. Skeggs slides in safely at second. Almost overslid the bag again. Had to use his back foot to hang on to second base and stay safe. So now a stolen base. A ball and 2 strikes now for Chauncey Callier. One of the things Hunter Holland said in pregame, if you were with us, was that a lot of these junior college guys that's on this team, they play with a chip on their shoulder. They've had to earn everything they've gotten as Callier puts down out into right field and down in for a base hit. Callier is heading for second. Skeggs will score standing. And an RBI double for Chauncey Callier as the scoring fest continues. It's 10-7 now. The Pierre lead. Bottom of the third. And a 2-out RBI knock for Chauncey Callier. Here's the top of the lineup in Cam Armstrong. Armstrong wearing number 7, another right-handed batter. He's 1 for 2 today, has scored twice. Hitting .313 for the Sabre Dogs. He's a fan favorite here at Corbett Field. Knows how to entertain. Just a monster athlete. Could probably be successful in any sport he wanted. 2 outs now with a runner on second for Armstrong. Set to face McDonald. That one's fouled off. Not only has he proven that to me just by watching him, Corey Thompson warned me before he even got into town. He said Cam Armstrong is going to be a fan favorite. He's an exciting player to watch. And he was right away. He scored the first ever run in Sabre Dogs history. He's out of Faulkner University, originally from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Got an 0-1 count after the foul ball with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Takes that pitch. It misses. Count goes even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the third, Sabre Dogs baseball on the Sabre Dogs radio network. A 3-run deficit for the Sabre Dogs that they're trying to overcome again here against the Trappers. 1-1 count to Cam Armstrong. And here's the next delivery. Armstrong takes a peek at that one. Count goes 1-2. Another Florida listener has checked in. This time it's Clearwater. We appreciate every single one of our listeners, no matter where you're listening from. If you can't be at the ballpark, we're so glad you decided to join us. Experience the game vicariously through us. As the Sabre Dogs continue this 5-game win streak, they're trying to keep it going here. They're 4-0 at home, and they would want to continue that record in front of the Minot fans. Armstrong just barely gets a piece of it to stay alive, 1-2. Runner on second, 2 outs. If Armstrong can extend this inning, Mason Dennison would be due up. And Armstrong is back in there now with 2 strikes. 1-2 count. Sabre Dogs have put up a run here in this bottom of the third. They trail by 3. And Armstrong puts that one for a base hit right up the middle. Rounding to score is Chauncey Callier, and he is going to score. And the Sabre Dogs now trail by just 2 runs, 10-8 to the Pure Trappers. A single for Cam Armstrong that scores a run. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. Second run in of the inning for the Sabre Dogs. Mason Dennison now at the plate. And Dennison is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Hitting .302 this season so far for Souris Valley, a right-handed hitter, playing third base for the Sabre Dogs. Foul was the first pitch off. Lots of distance on that foul ball back into the parking lot. Dennison is 6'4", 180. Just finished up his sophomore season of collegiate ball. 10 hits for the Trappers on this game as a pickoff attempt over to Armstrong's general vicinity. It's a 2-run game with 18 runs already having been scored. We're not even through 3 full innings. McDonald got excited after that pickoff attempt, thought he had gotten Armstrong. Instead, Cam gets back safely. And Dennison still at the plate. 0-1 count to Dennison. Throw over again. Armstrong back. And the fans starting to get a little antsy here. Once again, a throw over to first base. Tyler McDonald stalling as much as possible. A very potent offensive weapon at the plate right now in Mason Dennison. Armstrong playing with a lead at first base, and Tyler McDonald at some point is going to have to face the music and dance. There's the delivery, swung on and missed by Mason Dennison. Defensive indifference, no throw down to second as Armstrong advances. With 2 outs, the Pure Trappers are focused on getting Dennison out at the plate right now. 0-2 count now to Mason Dennison. Hunter Holland is on deck if the inning were to continue. Two outs, runner on second now for the West Florida guy. And there's the 0-2. Well outside, sliding over is Simonson as he blocks it in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Mason Dennison coming into this game, hitting .239, has raised his batting average so far in this game already. Now he steps back out of the batter's box. And Dennison really shows off on defense as well. He's had 4 RBIs this season. 1-2 delivery. Dennison gets a piece of it to chop it foul. Off to his left. Once again, the Sabre Dogs in the dugout on the right side of your radio dial. Pier over on the left. A grandstand that goes completely perpendicular to home plate. It does not curve around the field of play almost at all. And that pitch in the dirt blocked by Simonson. Heading over to third on the play is Cam Armstrong. Simonson couldn't come up with it after it bounced off the dirt and off his chest protector. So a 2-2 count now to Mason Dennison. Runner on third with 2 outs. Bottom of the third, the Sabre Dogs trailing it 10-8 versus the Pure Trappers. Lots of offense in this one. If you like scoring, you've come to the right place. Dennison ready for the 2-2 count. McDonald is set from the stretch. Now he steps back off the rubber. Wants to take an extra second. Two count, 2 outs. There's a shift on. The second baseman is well into the outfield as Dennison fouls it off directly around home plate to stay alive. Could be that Tyler McDonald is just trying to make sure he's got a good grip on this ball. The field is definitely wet. It might not rain anymore tonight, but it already did. So anytime the ball hits the artificial turf here, it's going to get a little moist. And Mason Dennison swings and misses. He's tagged out as he heads towards first base. That is how the inning will come to a close. The Sabre Dogs pick up 2 runs, however, in the inning, and they trail it 10-8 as we head to the 4th inning here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Cullen Holt, and we'll see you on the other side of this short break.
Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at High Air Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at High Air Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming.
I'm Ben Smith, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Once again in the press box at Corbett Field, it's a 10-8 lead for the Pier Trappers as the first pitch to Jack Stamper, who leads off the inning. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch to Stamper, misses as well, 2-0. New pitcher on the mound for Souris Valley. Already 2 balls for him as Alec Ivanoff delivers, and that one is going to go to Dennison, who slides, makes the stop at third. 1 hops to Glover, comes off with a lot of speed off the turf and goes over the glove of Glover. So now advancing to second is going to be Jack Stamper. So a single and an error for him is my guess is how that will go down to the official scorer. Now I'm getting word that that's just a straight up error. On Mason Dennison, that will be credited. So Jack Simonson at the plate now with a runner on second. Simonson with a 1-for-2 day so far, including a double. That pitch a called strike for Alec Ivanoff. Ivanoff this season has appeared in 4 games, pitched 5 innings, allowing 8 hits. He's got an ERA of 10.8 as that one's fouled off by Simonson. 0-2 is the count to Jack Simonson. Tate Ellison is on deck, as is Connor Burgess in the hole. Top of the 4th here. Sabre Dogs trailing the Trappers 10-8. And that one is lined off the end of the bat. It's going to be out of the reach of Holland over in right field. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and that will score Jack Stamper easily. And it is now 11-8 Pier here in the top of the 4th. Runner on second, still nobody out as Tate Ellison steps into the batter's box. So a heavyweight fight between two powerful offenses here on a Tuesday night at Corbett Field. They keep exchanging blows, and right now Pierre having the slight advantage by 3 runs. That pitch inside, 1-0. Ellison's 1 for 1, reached on an error and then a single. Right-handed hitter. Alec Ivanov is a right-handed pitcher. Next pitch misses the zone, 2-0. Ivanov out of South Mountain Community College, originally from Oro Valley, Arizona. He pitched 9 innings and had a 1-1 record in his last collegiate season as a freshman. 2-0 delivery, misses low and outside, and the count goes 3-0. So way ahead now is Tate Ellison with Burgess on deck. Ivanov hasn't started a game yet for the Sabre Dogs. And that 3-0 pitch well inside on Tate Ellison. Now runners on first and second for the 9-hole hitter Connor Burgess. Burgess 1 for 2 with a strikeout in the second and a single in the third. Once again, you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. Nobody out, 2 runners on for the bottom of the Pierre Trappers lineup. Burgess thought about bunting. Instead, it's a called strike as he pulls it back. Corey Thompson having to walk that fine line of going after the win here and preserving his pitching staff arms as that one is hit into left field. Couple of hops out to Chauncey Callier, and the runner holds at third. So the bases are loaded. That's the thing with this wet, artificial turf field. A base hit like that may not score a runner from second, especially to left. The ball just comes off so quickly, gets out to the outfielders in hardly any time. Here's the top of the lineup, Teddy Peterson, the leadoff batter for Pierre. Nobody out and the bases loaded for him. He's had a 1 for 3 day, ground into a double play in the second. Single in his last time up. And Ivanov goes way inside on the first pitch to him, 1-0. A big series with the Badlands Big Sticks. That should be 1 versus 2. That picks up tomorrow. They'll have 2 here at Corbett Field and then 1 on the road on Friday. But all 3 against the same opponent. Now Ivanov steps off the back of the mound. Take a look at the scores from around the league here in the Expedition League. Badlands Big Sticks, we just talked about, are beating the Hub City Hotshots 5-3. Hastings on top of Spearfish 4-0. That's in the bottom of the 4th. Called strike delivered by Ivanov. Count goes 1-1. Western Nebraska and Casper just got started not too long ago. Now the score between Badlands and Hub City is 7-6. Hastings with a 3-0 lead over Spearfish in the bottom of the 6th now. That pitch misses from Ivanov, 2-1. And Western Nebraska and Casper have now moved to the bottom of the 2nd without a score. 2-1 count for Teddy Peterson. Once again, like we mentioned, he hit for the cycle on Saturday. Led off this one with a base hit. Now the count goes 3-1 to Peterson. Sabre Dogs giving a couple of rest days to some key players, E.J. Rennell and Brock Bockham. And that pitch is a called strike. Count goes full now to Teddy Peterson. Still a pretty dark sky here at Corbett Field, but no rain in the forecast. Righty-righty matchup between Peterson and Ivanov. Bases loaded, nobody out, full count here. Ivanov set for the payoff pitch. He delivers, and Peterson gets just enough of it to stay alive on a foul ball. So the count will remain full. Teddy Peterson, originally from Minnesota. So he knows the Great Plains regions fairly well. And there's the full count that's going to hit Peterson and bring in a run. So Teddy Peterson will head over to first base. Jack Simonson will step on home after being brought in by the hit by pitch. And now here's Cole Johnson for the second time, or at least the first time this inning, that is. Johnson hit twice, however, in the third. First pitch to him here in the top of the fourth is a ball, 1-0. This game already gone about an hour and a half, and we're only through 3 innings so far. Called strike. A 1-1 count. Sabre Dogs bats are just itching to get back on offense so they can try to cut back into this pure lead. It's 12-8 right now as the next pitch misses from Ivanoff. 2-1 count now to Cole Johnson. Johnson having an 0-for-1 day. He reached base twice, once when he was hit by a pitch and once on an error. That pitch outside. 3-1 goes the count. Excuse me, he's 1 for 2. That error has been since changed to a hit. I wouldn't want to take that away from him. The next pitch fouled off, and the count goes full again. So the second full count in a row for Alec Ivanoff. He hit a batter the last time the count was 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for a better result this time. Cole Johnson, the batter this time around. Marcelo Terrazas making his way down to the Souris Valley bullpen as Corey Thompson continues to try to manage this pitching staff before, once again, what will be a huge series against Badlands. That one's popped up. 1 hopper. They're going to go home to get 1. No throw anywhere else, but they keep a run off the board. Bases will remain loaded for Ken Scott. And Ken Scott, a right-handed batter, the DH tonight. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, a double, and a walk. So he's got 4 RBI already in this game. He's got the bases loaded with 1 out, top of the 4th action. His team up by 4. That's a called strike on the first pitch to him, 0-1. Cal Smith is on deck. Sabre Dogs would love to get a double play here and get out of this inning. They allowed 7 in the third, 2 so far here in the 4th. That one once again bounced right in front of home plate, diving and stepping on second, now throwing over to Glover and being unable to complete the double play is Carter at shortstop. So Pierre will get a run in on that play. Runners on the corners now, a 13-8 Pierre lead for Cal Smith, the lefty. And Smith is 0 for 1 today. Has been hit by a pitch twice. First pitch to him misses the zone, 1-0. Well, DJ Lewis started the game for the Sabre Dogs. He pitched 3 innings, allowed 10 hits, 8 earned runs, walked 1, and struck out 3. Faced 23 batters. Runner going, and Hay chooses not to throw down to second. Runners at second and third with 2 outs now. Jack Waletich is on deck if Cal Smith can reach base safely. 2 runners in scoring position here for Pierre. Next pitch misses, 2-1 now the count. Cal Smith out of Carson Newman. Hit 260 for them. Pitch inside. Big cut and a miss for Smith. So now the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The field here at Corbett still a little bit damp on top, although it's not unsafe at all. The field conditions are great, but it does get the ball a little bit wet. Moving to his right to make the play, and then the throw is late. Now they'll throw home and be unable to get the second runner trying to come in for Pierre. So 2 more runs come in, and it is now 15-8 in favor of the Trappers. Austin Carter could not throw out the runner, headed down to first. A 7-run lead now for Pierre. Waletich will be at the plate. Two more runs come in. Waletich takes the first pitch. It misses 1-0. Jack Waletich today, 1 for 3 with a single in the first inning. That pitch misses outside. Runner on first, 2 outs, top of the 4th. 15-8, the Pierre lead. Ivanov delivers, swing and a miss for Jack Waletich. Tips it back into the glove of Alex Hay. Count now 2-1. A 7-run lead for Pierre. That pitch outside. We've heard of crazier things here in the Expedition League. Sabre Dogs once had a 7-run lead themselves that they ended up giving up. They've made some pretty big comebacks as well. They were down 5-1 just yesterday and came back to win it by a final score of 14-6, as that one is a fly out to Chauncey Collier in left. So that inning comes to a close. 5 runs on the board for Pierre in this one. And the score now as we head to the bottom of the 4th, 15-8 in favor of Pierre here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at Higher Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at Higher Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flowers Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flowers Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program.
I'm Bragg Easton, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Hunter Holland will lead off this inning for the Sabre Dogs. They look to claw back yet again in a deep hole against the Pierre Trappers in this one. First pitch to him misses, 1-0. Hunter Holland reached on an error in the first inning. He's having an 0-for-2 day. Back in the batter's box, a right-handed batter after that called strike. 1-1 now the count. Holland takes inside, 2-1. Hunter Holland, Alex Hay, and Austin Carter are the 3 batters who will hit in this one for the Sabre Dogs. Bottom of the 4th, Pierre leading at 15-8. 3-1 count as that pitch misses to Hunter Holland. Holland hitting .256. And he skies that one to left center. Both outfielders converging, and the catch is not made. So Hunter Holland will touch second and head for third. Here comes the throw, and Holland will be in with a standing triple out to left field, and that fires up the crowd here at Corbett Field. So just when you think the Sabre Dogs have a deficit they can't overcome, the offense comes out and shows signs of life. Alex Hay now at the plate, who has been a rock as a hitter for the Sabre Dogs. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Hitting .400 for Souris Valley on the season. First pitch, he lines it to a very deep second baseman who will throw and just get Alex Hay. But the Sabre Dogs score a run on the play. Hunter Holland comes in and crosses the plate. So a leadoff triple for Holland, and he comes in to score. 1 out now for Austin Carter, who's playing short. And Carter today, 1 for 2. Pitch outside. So a 1-0 count with 1 out, nobody on. Sabre Dogs now trailing 15-9 here in this one on the Sabre Dogs network. And that pitch just misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Bragg Easton on deck. Scheduled to hit after Carter. And that one is going to fall in front of the center fielder. And a base hit now with 1 out for Austin Carter to bring up Bragg Easton. So Easton with a runner on first and 1 out. His team trailing by 6. Easton, a left-handed hitter. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout, hitting .167 in a Souris Valley uniform. Justin Glover, the batter on deck. The first pitch to Easton in there called strike 1. So 0-1 count to Easton. And now runner goes. They're going to throw down to second. Carter slides in, and he's safe at second. So a stolen base. Simonson disappointed with his throw that was a bit off target. 0-2 count now to Bragg Easton. Now with a runner on second and 1 out. Takes the double play ball out of the equation. The 0-2 count to Easton. He wanted to double check that the count on the scoreboard was correct, and it was. So McDonald set for the 0-2 delivery. If you're just joining us, this is Tyler McDonald. Connor McDonald pitched for Pierre last night. Tyler out of Monmouth College. Easton at the plate, back in the batter's box now. 0-2 count. McDonald checks the runner at second. Delivers. Easton, short hopper to the pitcher. Throws over to first, and it gets away from the first baseman, Ellison. Advancing to third now is the Sabre Dogs runners. Bragg Easton will be at second. Austin Carter will be at third. Justin Glover at the plate now. Runners on second and third. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Officially an error on the first baseman. For Bragg Easton to reach base safely. So Glover now, the left-hander. 0 for 2 day with a run scored, batting 103 for the Sabre Dogs, and he's going to get hit by the pitch. So now the bases are juiced for Steven Skaggs with 1 out. And now the Pierre coaching staff wants to have a word with Tyler McDonald. Skaggs today, 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored, hitting .381 on the season for Souris Valley. He's out of Emmanuel College, same place as Brock Bockham. Had 14 RBI there. Originally from Flowery Branch, Georgia. 6 foot 175. Right-handed pitcher still on the mound for Pierre. Somebody up and moving in their bullpen. I'll get that number for you as quickly as possible.
17.
Skaggs steps into the box. And here he is with the bases loaded. 1 out. His team down by 6 here in the bottom of the 4th. Chance to do some damage at the plate for Skaggs. First pitch catches the outside part of the zone, just barely, I guess. 0-1 count. So Skaggs stands in there. Infield playing shallow, especially over by second base as they've got base runners everywhere. Fouled off of the ankle of Steven Skaggs. He walks it out. No balls, 2 strikes, and an out here in the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network, which includes AM 1390 KRRZ, Service Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and, of course, ExpeditionLeague.tv. Alex Sheets, who pitched a little bit last night, is the Pierre arm who's up and moving in the Trapper bullpen. But here's Skaggs facing McDonald, an 0-2 count, and Skaggs puts it just foul on the ground, first base side. Bases still loaded for Skaggs with 1 out. Chauncey Callier in the on-deck circle for Souris Valley. 8 hits already for the Sabre Dogs here in this one, 13 for the Trappers. And here's the 0-2 delivery to Skaggs. It's in the dirt and it skips away from Simonson. Coming in to score is the Sabre Dog runner. That'll be Austin Carter. Other 2 runners advance to second and third, so now a 1-2 count with Steven Skaggs at the plate. Another run in. It's a 5-run lead now for the Trappers, 15-10. Skaggs back into the box. Right, up 1-2 count, and Skaggs waves at an outside pitch and goes down on strike. So Chauncey Callier, the next batter back for Souris Valley. So Chauncey, the 9-hole hitter, has a 1-for-1 day with an RBI and a run scored. He has also been walked at 1. Hitting .320 on the season. Out and left on defense tonight for Souris Valley. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Team down by 5 here in the bottom. First pitch here. Misses above the zone, 1-0. And Callier with 2 outs. He hit .340 in his collegiate season. 1-0, waiting for Tyler McDonald. Set to deliver. And Callier ropes that one into left. It's going to get all the way to the wall. One run will come in to score. Justin Glover will follow Bragg Easton to touch home plate. And 2 RBI double with 2 outs for Callier. And it is now 15-12 in favor of the Trappers. Cam Armstrong, the top of the Sabre Dog lineup, now at the plate. Armstrong tonight, 2 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. He's 33 right now. Takes the first pitch. It misses above the zone, 1-0. And now the Sabre Dogs once again big blow by Trappers with 5 runs in the top of this inning. They've come back with 4 of their own in the bottom of the frame 2 outs now, runner on second. Armstrong, the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, headed down to third, sliding in and out is Chauncey Callier. That is how the inning will come to a close. Sabre Dogs get it 4, however, and they trail it 15-12 as we head to the 5th inning here on the 6 Radio Network. Thank you for listening, Colin Holtz.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef. So buy and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious home soups. You can call Homesteaders at 771-838-2274. Located at 25501 Drive in Minot, trip to Homesteaders is sure to home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let forward creation help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated video marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite Italian recipes, visit all in Minot, adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dog. Are you a die-hard Sabre fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre apparel. Sabre Dog Ball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit.
I'm Hunter Holland, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Sabre Dogs and Trappers going at it in the Lewis division. The number 2 and 3 team in the division standings. It's 15-12 Trappers right now. Through 4 innings, lots of offense already. Here's Jackson, the catcher. Right-handed batter. Alec Ivanov still on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. First pitch outside, 1-0. Excuse me, Jackson. Next pitch outside as well. Pierre has a stretch in their lineup. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters are all Jack Waletich, Jack Stamper, and Jack Simonson. This is right now a right-handed who now sees the count go 3-0. Simmons on deck. Top of the 5th here. Broken bat, or at least the bat came out of his hand as he pops it up. Justin Glover waiting underneath the shallow pop-up. He makes the out. That is out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Here's Jack Simonson. Today, 2 for 3. Hitting 200 and has 3 RBI tonight. He steps in as another righty to face the right-hander Alec Ivanov. That pitch, a breaking ball, and he gets a good piece of it to put it around middle. And diving effort of Austin Carter, so a single now with 1 out for Simonson and Tate Ellison at the plate for Bear. And Ellison 1 for 2 day. With a walk, he's hitting 150 at this moment. One out, a runner on now for Ellison, for the first baseman. First pitch inside him, 1-0. hits for the Trappers, not the Sabre Dogs. Through 4 innings plus. Here's the 1-0 delivery from Ivanov. Pitch outside. Ivanov is a 5'11", 150. Just finished up his freshman season pitcher. Got a 2-0 count now to Simonson. That pitch just misses. 3-0 now. So Simonson at first. Ellison late. Connor Burgess is on deck. Somebody up and throwing bullpens right now. Connor Franco actually getting some work. Three-one count. To Tate Ellison, and that pitch just off the strike zone. A close one. That isn't sends Tate Ellison on the base. So runners on first and second now for Connor Burgess in the bottom of the Pier lineup. 2 runners on, 1 out. Corey Thompson heads out to the mound and take the ball from Alec Ivanov. So Connor Franco will now step in to the First Valley. Will step aside while he warms up. Connor Franco out of Riverside, California, and Williams University will take over with his team trailing 15-12 here in the top of the 5th on the Sabre Dog Radio Network.
At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art health care, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a solar laser, which is utilized in many procedures, in tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and store experience with Kemet Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 4 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue South. Microtel Inn & Windham, designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Dogs congratulate them at Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
I'm Jack Schuler. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Connor Franco's pitch on the mound for the Sabre Dogs misses for a ball, 1-0, as he faces Connor Burgess at the top or the bottom of the Pier line. Connor played second base last in Souris Valley. He had a pretty good day, as that one is fouled off. One now to Burgess. Franco went 3 for 4 at the plate, scoring 3 runs and driving in another run. And he's in. Franco hitting .357 in 6 games played. Has not pitched yet, and now Alex Hay a bit shaken up. A foul tip was the last pitch, and Corey Thompson and the trainer both checking on him. He seems to be good to go as he makes it back at home plate. It's a pat on the shoulder from Connor Burgess. We're ready again, 1-1 count against Burgess with 2 runners on and 1 out. Here we are in the top of the 5th. 15-12, the Pier. Frank delivers, and it's a strike, 1-2. First look for Sabre Dog fans at the youngster Connor Franco as a pitcher. Just finished up his freshman season at William Jessup. That pitch gets away from Franco as it hits the batter Burgess. So now the base is loaded on the EP. That'll bring up the lineup. Teddy Peterson at the plate. Peterson having himself a 2-for-3 day, batting .441 cumulatively. Goes to face his second batter of the season. Bases loaded, one out, a 3-run trapper lead. Good contact, gap into left field. One run comes in to score, the other one being held up at third. And the Trappers extend their lead to 16-12. And it just got awfully cool here at Corbett Field. Sabre Dogs keep giving up a lot of runs and then threatening, exciting the crowd, and then letting them down again. Top half of the inning comes back. Base loaded now for Cole Johnson. After the single by Peterson. And Johnson's that one up. Cam Armstrong struck back from second. He is the one to make the play. Runners stay put on the shallow pop out by Cole Johnson, out number 2. And Ken Scott now will be at the plate. Scott today 2-for-3 with 3 runs and a walk. He's had 5 RBIs in this game. There he is with 2 outs and loaded to face Connor Franco. Takes the first pitch. It's in there for a called strike. So 0-1 goes the count. The light of the run here at Corbett Field, though it is dark. The thick clouds here in North Dakota making the day seem a little bit later than it really is. A swing and a miss now. Ken Scott now in a hole 0-2 against Franco. Bases loaded. If Scott can extend this inning, Cal Smith is the batter to hit next. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch outside blocked by Hay, and he's able to corral it to hold the runners put. Franco wears number 21 for the Sabre Dogs. He didn't appear in a game for William Jessup. He's 5'10", 170. Once again, his hometown is Riverside, California. And that pitch just off the zone. Sabre Dog fans thought he'd gotten a called strike 3. Instead, it's a 2-2 count with 2 outs to Ken Scott. Franco set for the 2-2 delivery. And it is popped up. Carrying out to left field, but coming over to make the play, moving to his left to get it is Chauncey Callier. And Connor Franco finally ends the inning. 1 run scores for Pierre in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 16-12 is the Trapper lead here on the Sabre Dog Radio Network.
I'm Alex Hay, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham, designed for a better hotel stay.
I'm Alex Hay, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Well, Cam Armstrong was at the plate when Chauncey Callier was thrown out trying to steal third, so he will lead off this inning. Mason Dennison and Hunter Holland, the other two batters, due up in this one for the Sabre Dogs. They trail at 16-12 right here on Sabre Dogs Radio on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Cullen Holt. Bottom of the fifth from Corbett Field. Armstrong, a right-handed batter, stands in there now to face a new Pier Trapper, that is. Pitcher Alex Sheets delivers a first pitch called strike to Armstrong. So an 0-1 count now for Cam. And he fouls that next pitch off, 0-2. Sheets this season has appeared in one game. That was last night when he pitched 1 1/3 innings, allowing a hit and an earned run to make his ERA 6.75. Pretty small sampling size to really judge from, though. As Armstrong reaches for that one, he pops it up no man's land, out of reach and also in foul territory. So Armstrong will head back to the batter's box. Had to go down low to scoop that one up and put it in the air. Still an 0-2 count for Armstrong. Once again, the score 16-12 in favor of Pier here on the second game of this two-game series. Armstrong with no outs. He's the leadoff batter of this inning. Late swing, just got a piece of it. So the count remains 0-2. Armstrong, so much speed. If he can put the ball in play. He's a transfer from Indiana River State College. He strikes out swinging there. So Mason Dennison will step up to the plate with 1 out, nobody on. And Mason Dennison today, a 1-for-3 performance with a run scored, an RBI and a strikeout. His current batting average, .295. First pitch from Sheets to Dennison, just a bit outside, 1-0. Dennison stands in there. He's a right-handed batter. Sheets is a right-handed pitcher. Out of Monmouth College, same place that McDonald is from, as Dennison lifts that one to left, having to run in on it, and make the play is Smith. And that is out number 2. And here comes Hunter Holland to the plate. Bottom of the fifth, Sabre Dogs trailing 16-12. 2 outs, nobody on for Hunter Holland. Holland today, 1-for-3, hitting .275. On deck, if he can make this inning last a little longer, would be Alex Hay. Holland takes a look at the first pitch. It's a strike. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. It's going to be a long day of work here at Corbett Field for both teams. Lots of runs in already. That pitch inside. Holland pops it up. First baseman coming over in foul territory. It's Ellison who squeezes it, and that will do it for the fifth inning. Sabre Dogs trail 16-12. The Kemet Dental tooth is coming out to clean off home plate, and that means we will take a short break and return with more Sabre Dogs baseball on the Sabre Dog Network.
The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
This is Chase Evans, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Cal Smith is at the plate to lead off the inning for Pierre. He, Walatich, and Jack Stamper will bat in this inning to face Connor Franco, still on the mound for Souris Valley. First pitch, fouled off by Cal to the left of home plate. Smith, a left-handed batter. 1 for 2 on the day with 4 RBI. Top of the 6th action here on the Sabre Dogs Network as that pitch hits Cal Smith and he heads down to first. That'll bring up Jack Walatich. Walatich having a 1 for 4 day with a strikeout and an RBI. Hitting .370 currently. Another left-handed batter to face the righty, Connor Franco. Sabre Dogs trailing it in this one, 16-12. Top of the 6th. No outs and a runner on for Walatich. And a check swing called strike from Franco. Walatich out of Minnesota State, Mankato. 6'1", 200. Runner goes. Hay throws down to second, reaching out, but not being able to apply the tag in time is Carter. So a stolen base now for Cal Smith. 0-2 count. Walatich stands in there. Now a runner in scoring position with nobody out. 0-2 count. Franco set. He delivers. And it misses below the zone. A huge thank you to everyone who has joined us in this journey via Facebook. We now have 1,500 likes on our page, and we appreciate that. If you haven't already, go ahead to Souris Valley Sabre Dogs on Facebook. Like our page and stay connected with the team at all times, even when we're on the road. 2-2 count as that pitch misses by Franco. Jack Stamper and Jack Simonson, the next two batters due up as we enter the stretch of players named Jack. That pitch goes outside, count goes full. Walatich back in there, lefty-righty matchup here. Full count, Connor Franco gets the signs, and he delivers the payoff pitch. It's grounded to short. Cam Armstrong steps up to make the play, throws over to Glover. Runner advances to third, that's Cal Smith, but the out is made at first, and that's the first out here in the top of the 6th. Jack Stamper steps up to the plate. He's having a 1 for 4 day. Has struck out and has scored 2 runs. Jack Simonson now on deck. Stamper stands in there. Runner on third. Franco pitching in his second inning now. And that one is given a ride to left field. Having to move a long way is Chauncey Callier, but he catches it on the run. Throws as Cal Smith tags and scores to make the Pierre lead 17-12. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. And Jack Simonson, the backstop for the Pierre defense tonight, steps up to the plate. Right-handed hitter, 3 for 4 today with 3 RBI. Franco first pitch And it is a high one that is grounded to Dennison at third. Throws a sidearm flip over to Justin Glover, and that is out number 3. So Pierre adds to their lead in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom of the frame now here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. It is 17-12. I'm Cullen Holt, and we'll see you in just a bit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook, Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company.
I'm Steven Skaggs, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Corbett Field once again, Dateline Minot, North Dakota. Sabre Dogs trailing by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And Alex Sheets pitching in his second inning of the game for Pierre. Tyler McDonald, the starter, finished with 4 innings of work, allowing 9 hits, 8 earned runs, walking 3 and striking out 3. He faced 27 batters. Here's Alex Hay, who will lead off the inning for the Sabre Dogs. Austin Carter on deck, and Bragg Easton in the hole. Left-handed hitter is Hay. And Alex Hay now gets ready for the first pitch. Hay 0 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. First pitch called strike. No balls and a strike now. Nobody out as Hay leads off this bottom of the 6th. Sabre Dogs trailing at 17-12. Swing and a miss for Alex Hay. 0-2 goes the count. And Hay is set for the next pitch. Sheets goes low and away. Hay does not chase, and the count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Helps when you get ahead in the count early like Alex Sheets did. And now Hay grounds an easy routine play to the second baseman. Johnson scoops it up, throws over to Ellison, and that is out number 1. And here comes Austin Carter. So a 4-3 ground out for Alex Hay. And Carter, 2 for 3 today with a run scored. He's batting .667 in the first game as a hitter in the Sabre Dog lineup. He pitched an inning, the 9th inning that was, last night. First pitch to him misses, 1-0. A clean 9th inning for Carter on the mound. Now here he is hitting. DJ Lewis also hits and pitches, and Connor Franco apparently hits and pitches as he came into the game as a relief pitcher today. Now everyone converging on this foul ball. Who makes the grab? It's Alex Sheets over a sliding Tate Ellison. The catcher, the first baseman, and the pitcher all running out for that pop out in foul territory. And that's out number 2, so down goes Carter. Here's Bragg Easton, the DH. Easton, a lefty, to face the righty Alex Sheets. His team down by 5. Bragg's, that is, and he lifts that one to right field, and it is going to be off the wall and then over the wall for a ground rule double here with 2 outs for Bragg Easton. So now Easton is 1 for 3. He's scored a pair of runs already. Now he's on second. And Justin Glover will be at the plate. Glover having an 0 for 2 day. He's scored a pair of runs as well. Sabre Dogs have put up 12 in this one, but it hasn't been enough yet. A 17-12 Pierre lead here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Glover. He goes inside to foul it off and into the street back behind the left field wall. 2 outs, a runner on second for Glover. Steven Skeggs is on deck if Glover can extend the inning. That pitch just misses, low and in. 1-1 goes the count. Glover, a left-handed hitter. And once again, he chases a low pitch. He's able to foul it off the end of the bat. Count goes 1-2. Glover hitting 103 this season. That's the lowest on the team. Once again, he scoops up underneath that one, golfs at it, fouls it off. It lands on top of the left field batting cages. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bragg Easton on second base after a ground rule double. And Glover once again pitching the lower outside part of the zone, and Glover goes and gets it to stay alive. And a good battle between Sheets and Glover right now. Two outs now. Glover with a runner in scoring position. This time Sheets goes inside and Glover fouls it off. Everything's been in the lower part of the zone right now to Justin Glover from Alex Sheets. So Glover just continuing to battle, waiting for a pitch that he likes. Been very disciplined in this at bat. Got a little extra split second to see the ball in his righty-lefty matchup, and that pitch framed outside and misses outside. 2-2 goes the count. Simonson, the catcher for Pierre tonight. He caught last night as well. Glover stands in there now with a 2-2 count. And he drives that one to left, and it's going to fall in front of the left fielder. Bragg Easton being held up at third. We'll have runners on the corners with Steven Skeggs coming up to bat next. Skeggs is 1 for 2, has scored a pair of runs himself, and has struck out, hitting .364 at the moment for the Sabre Dogs. He's a right-hander. It's a little bit of a better matchup for Pierre. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Sabre Dogs trailing it by 5 on the Sabre Dogs network. Sheets delivers. Skeggs lifts it along the line in foul territory, just out of the reach of Jack Stamper, the third baseman. So Skeggs takes a sigh of relief and heads back to the batter's box. Bragg Easton, who had come home, will hand him his bat, and everybody will go back to their original positions, and we'll do it all over again with an 0-1 count now to Steven Skeggs. Alex Sheets pitched last night for Pierre, his first appearance on the mound for the Trappers. 1 1/3 innings, a hit, and an earned run allowed. He also walked 1. Didn't get any strikeouts during his residence on the mound. A called second strike that is, to Steven Skeggs after the foul ball. 2 outs, an 0-2 count to Skeggs. He's got runners on the corners. 5 runs is the deficit that this Sabre Dog team is going to have to make up if they want to stay perfect here at Corbett Field. They're 4-0 right now at home. That pitch misses outside. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. $15 hits for the Trappers, 11 now for the Sabre Dogs. Ball's been in play a lot as that one is skied to shallow center. Going back, diving, and making the over-the-shoulder catch is the shortstop, Peterson, and that is how the inning will come to a close. So the Sabre Dogs threaten, but they strand 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the 7th inning now on the Sabre Dog Radio Network. It's 17-12 Pierre. We'll be back with more right after this.
Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at High Air Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at High Air Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
Hi, this is Cameron Armstrong. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Thanks, Cam. It's 17-12 Pier here in the top of the 7th. The Sabre Dogs offense has been doing what they do best, putting runs on the board, but the defense has not held up their end, allowing 17 runs so far. Tate Ellison will lead this inning off, and the first pitch swinging makes contact to left field. Callier moves to his left and makes the grab, and that is out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Connor Franco, who remains on the mound for Souris Valley. Franco, who hit in the lineup for the Sabre Dogs last night, has now gone 2 1/3 innings, allowing a hit and an earned run. First pitch now to Burgess, who's at the plate. Misses for a ball, 1-0. Connor Burgess this evening as the 9-hole hitter. 2 for 3 with a pair of runs scored and an RBI. He's also struck out once. This one's going to go to deep center, but waiting underneath the ball as it hangs up and catching it above his head is Stephen Skeggs out in center field. So 2 quick outs now for Connor Franco as he seems to be settling in. Here's the top of the lineup, though, Teddy Peterson. This may not be such an easy out. He's gone 3 for 4, scored a pair of runs, driven in a pair of runs. He's hitting .457 currently. So Connor Franco with a bit more of a challenge. Franco was ready to go. Peterson was not. Now Peterson's in the box. Nobody on. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. His team up 17-12. Franco delivers. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0 count to Peterson now. Sabre Dogs with just a few more innings of offensive work to try to make up this deficit. Sun starting to set. We had first pitch at 6:35. It's now 9:02 here in Minot, North Dakota. That pitch outside. So a whole lot of Sabre Dogs baseball. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. We love this just as much as we hope you do. 2 balls, no strikes. I'm Cullen Holt, of course, executive producer Scotty Kopaz alongside. Connor Franco delivers the 2-0. It misses just a bit low, and now way ahead in the count is Teddy Peterson, 3-0, and I don't blame Connor Franco for not wanting to pitch anything to him. Cole Johnson on deck in a 2-out situation. Here's the 3-0 delivery from Franco. Taking as expected is Teddy Peterson, and it's a called strike, 3-1. And as the sun has started to set, it's peeked underneath this cloud cover. And Peterson gives that one a ride to right center. Going back is Skeggs on the warning track now, making the catch. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Connor Franco. He is definitely settled in on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. They trail 17-12. More chances to get a comeback coming up here in the bottom of the 7th. It's 7th inning stretch time here at Corbett Field, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network.
There's a reason Flowers Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flowers Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flowers Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
Minot's new baseball team, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, have fun stuff planned all summer long at the beautifully remodeled Corbett Field. Single game tickets are on sale now for all home games. It all starts June 1st as the Sabre Dogs take on the Hub City Hotshots. The game is from 6:30 to 9:30, and the first 500 through the door will get a free magnet schedule. Miss North Dakota Lizzie Jensen will sing the national anthem, followed by a B-52 flyover.
This is Ryan Miller, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Well, 7th inning stretch is over. Take Me Out to the Ball Game has been sung, and the Sabre Dogs trail by 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. And Chauncey Callier on the first pitch that he faces in this inning rips one to left field, base hit to lead it off, and Cam Armstrong will bat next in the top of the lineup for the Sabre Dogs here in the bottom of the 7th. It is 17-12 in favor of the Pure Trappers on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Take a quick look at the scores around the league in a second for you on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Hastings and Spearfish have gone final. The Sodbusters won that one 3-0. As Cam Armstrong flares one to right center. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Armstrong rounding for second. Trey Chambers is going to send Chauncey Callier home. In standing is Chauncey. Sliding into third with a triple is Cam Armstrong. His second RBI triple in as many days. Mason Dennison now at the plate. Sabre Dogs trail at 17-13. Nobody out and a runner on third. Badlands with a 9-7 lead over the Hub City Hotshots in the bottom of the 8th, and then Western Nebraska leading Casper 2-0 in the top of the 6th. That concludes our trip around the Expedition League. Now back to some Sabre Dogs baseball. Mason Dennison takes the first pitch. It's a called strike. Dennison tonight, 1 for 4 with a run scored, an RBI, and a strikeout. 289 the current batting average, and he lays down a bunt that looked good until it curved foul first base side. So Cam Armstrong has a chance to toss his batting gloves into the dugout as he crosses home plate, now heads back to third. So a runner on third with nobody out. Mason Dennison in an 0-2 hole at the plate. Hunter Holland on deck, Alex Hay in the hole. Dennison facing Alex Sheets for Pier. Some movement in the Sabre Dog bullpen after they got a 1-2-3 inning from Connor Franco. Simonson frames outside, pitch outside, no swing from Dennison, so count goes 1-2. Dennison back in the right-hander's batter's box. Swings at that one, underneath, snagged by the pitcher. He thought about throwing to third, instead throws over to first. Down goes Dennison. Armstrong held at third. And now with one out, here comes Hunter Holland. Marcelo Terrazas warming up for the Sabre Dogs in the bullpen. Holland has had a 1 for 4 day as well, scoring a run. His current average is 208. Right-handed hitter. Facing the right-handed pitcher, Alex Sheets. First pitch called strike. 0-1 to Hunter Holland. Alex Hay on deck with one out. Cam Armstrong at third. Sabre Dogs down by 4. And Hunter Holland one hop over the foul line, and Trey Chambers makes the grab in foul territory. So an 0-2 count now to Holland. Tomorrow night, it'll be the first game between the Sabre Dogs and the Big Sticks. That pitch outside. The opponent that they will face the most amount of times this season, and it only gets bigger because those two teams are currently 1-2 in the Expedition League standings. So a 1-2 count now for Hunter Holland. That series will be big, and a called third strike for Hunter Holland. And here comes Alex Hay to the plate. 2 outs, a runner on third. 1 run already brought home by the Sabre Dogs in this bottom of the 7th. Austin Carter on deck. If Hay can extend this inning, Hay's over 3 with an RBI. He's also walked once, and he swings on an inside pitch, lifts it to shallow right center. Calling off the right fielder is Waletich. He makes the grab, so one run comes in for the Sabre Dogs in the bottom of the 7th. We will head to the 8th inning here on the Sabre Dogs radio network, where the Dogs trail 17-13. More baseball coming at you after this.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs.
Marcelo Terrazas is Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Cole Johnson leads off this inning for Pierre. He's going to face Connor Franco, who remains on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. Franco, through 2 2/3 inning, has allowed a hit and an earned run in 11 batters faced. He had a 1-2-3 inning just an inning ago. First pitch called strike to Johnson. Cole Johnson, a 1-for-4 day, has crossed the plate twice for the Trappers. He gets contact with that one, but straight to short, where Carter is waiting. He throws over to Glover, and that is out number 1 here in the top of the 8th. Pierre leads it 17-13. I'm Colin Holt, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. This 8th inning being presented by Pizza Ranch. Sabre Dogs Radio Network includes AM 1390 KRRZ, as well as the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel. And as always, you can watch us on expeditionleague.tv by purchasing a pass. 1 out now for the next Pierre batter, who is Ken Scott. Takes the first pitch. It's outside, 1-0. Connor Franco, who hit in the lineup last night, now pitching as that one is fouled off up and over the grandstand and out of play. Ken Scott back in for a 1-1 count now. Right-handed batter facing the righty Connor Franco. Cal Smith on deck. That one is almost barehanded by Franco. Instead, it goes through into center field. And a 1-out single now for Ken Scott. That'll bring up Cam Smith. Cal Smith today. 1 for 2 at the plate. 4 runs driven in by Smith. 1 out and a runner on for him, top of the 8th, facing Connor Franco. Marcelo Terrazas was up and moving in the Sabre Dog bullpen. Currently, the pen is quiet. Pitch outside on the first delivery to the left-handed hitter, Cal Smith. Some movement in the Pierre bullpen. Trying to get a number on that for you. Looks like Connor Burgess, actually, who's the 9-hole hitter in the current Trapper lineup. As Cal Smith rips that one out to right, and it's going to be just out of the reach of the right fielder Holland, and now it goes all the way to the wall, and being waved home is Ken Scott. The throw is definitely not going to be in time. The throw down to third is not in time to get Cal Smith either, so an RBI triple now for Smith. So Ken Scott comes in to score. Cal Smith with the RBI. Jack Waletich now at the plate, a left-handed batter with 1 out. The run scores, which makes the Trapper lead 18-13 here in the top of the 8th. Franco's first delivery to Waletich is roped into right center for a base hit. That'll score Cal Smith from third easily. And on first base with 1 out is Waletich, and Jack Stamper will be the next batter. So 19-13 now, the Pierre lead. The Sabre Dogs have been in a track meet all night long. Just when they make it a close game, Trappers add a couple more runs to their lead. Right now it's a 6-run lead as that one is rocketed to center. Tracking back is Steven Skeggs. He'll hold up about 5 yards from the warning track and make the grab. There's out number 2. Back to first base goes Waletich. Jack Simonson is the next hitter for Pierre. When the Sabre Dogs bat in the bottom of the 8th, it'll be Austin Carter, Bragg Easton, and Justin Glover. Runner on first with 2 outs for the right-handed hitter. Simonson, who's 3 for 5 today. 3 RBI, and now in a steal attempt at second, and in safely is Jack Stamper. Connor Franco, who played second base last night for the Sabre Dogs, still on the mound with a 1-0 count to Simonson. Franco has now allowed 3 hits through 3 innings of work. That pitch misses, 2-0. Nice orange lighting now covering the ballpark on a cloudy Tuesday evening. Franco, check swing called strike 1. 2-1 goes the count with a pair of outs. Runner on second. Interesting that with 2 outs, Alex Hay chose to throw down to second on the steal by Stamper. That pitch outside and low. Count goes 3-1 now to Waletich. Or Simonson, that is, excuse me. Tate Ellison on deck. Waletich at second. Check swing, good pitch, but it just misses. So headed down to first with a free base is Simonson. Waletich is on second, Simonson is on first, and Tate Ellison is at the plate. Ellison having a 1-for-3 performance with a run scored. Pair of walks for him. Franco trying to get the final out of this 8th inning here. First pitch misses, 1-0. Ellison is a business administration major at Concordia, Nebraska. Right to the third baseman, Dennison. With runners on first and second, he can just step on third. He does. And that is how the inning comes to a close. 2 more runs added to the Pierre lead in that one. We will head to the bottom of the 8th. Sabre Dogs down by 6, 19-13 on the Sabre Dogs radio network.
Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
And we head to the bottom of the 8th on the Sabre Dogs network. I'm Colin Holt. Executive producer is Scotty Kopaz. Coming to you from Corbett Field here in Minot, North Dakota. Sabre Dogs find themselves down 19-13 here in the bottom of the 8th. Souris Valley has prided themselves on their offensive capabilities, and they put up 13 so far in this one. Hasn't been enough, though, because the defense hasn't been there for Souris Valley, and they've allowed 19 on 18 hits. The Sabre Dogs 13 runs on 13 hits. Austin Carter will lead off the inning. Bragg Easton will be on deck, and Justin Glover will be in the hole. Happily ever after Disney night here at Corbett Field. Tomorrow night they'll have Bird Zirk out at the ballpark, a special performer who has entertained fans all across the nation. Carter, first pitch swinging, pops it up, drifts back out of play and foul into the netting above the concession stands. Top of the 8th, lots of fans have still stuck around. Sabre Dogs trailing by 6. 0-1 count now to Carter. That pitch well inside. Did he catch his jersey? Apparently not. So just a ball, 1-1. Austin Carter thought maybe he had a free base on the HBP, but instead, count even. And that pitch almost hits him again. He's able to turn it out of the way. 2-1 goes the count. Carter stands in there as a right-handed batter. Next pitch to him misses. 3-1. Carter today 2 for 4. Has crossed the plate once. 3-1 delivery off the end of the bat. Count goes full. Alec Ivanov manning the spare game balls situation for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs as he reloads the home plate umpire. Some movement in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. Connor Franco was on the mound last as Austin Carter takes a walk on a full count. Jack Schuler is actually the Sabre Dog warming up. So a lot of non-traditional pitchers being used by Corey Thompson here. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's because they have a huge series against Badlands starting tomorrow. First pitch to Bragg Easton, called strike, 0-1. Justin Glover on deck, runner on first, nobody out, bottom of the 8th. After a full count walk. Easton gets a piece of it, but it's going to push back into foul territory over on the third base side. Easton's a left-handed batter. Alex Sheets remains on the mound for Pierre. Right-handed pitcher that has gone 3 innings. Has allowed 4 hits. Walked 1, struck out 2. And there's an earned run on his scorecard. And Easton Lifts that one to left field. Going back and making the catch over his head is Smith. So Cal Smith collects out number 1. Justin Glover will be at the plate. A single out and a runner on first, with Glover's team being down 19-13. Bottom of the 8th here on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. It's been a fun day, lots of action. But the Sabre Dogs currently finding themselves on the wrong end of a shootout. Glover skies this one, foul territory. Against the wall, leaping up and not being able to make the grab over there is the third baseman, Jack Stamper. 0-1 count. Justin Glover. Glover out of Eckerd College. He hit .301 and had 9 RBI and 14 starts for Eckerd. Originally from Clearwater, Florida. 0-1 count to Glover. Runner goes. No throw down to second as Austin Carter is in there. And Austin Carter, his second game with the Sabre Dogs. First one in the starting lineup, first one as a hitter. Glover lines that one to right field, and hanging up underneath it is Burgess. And there's out number 2. So Glover gave it a ride, but it was right at Burgess. And now a runner on second. And here comes Steven Skeggs to the plate. Skeggs today 1 for 3 with a pair of runs scored and a strikeout. Right-handed hitter with Carter on second. And Skeggs gives this one a lift to center field. Hovering underneath is Walatich, and he squeezes it for the final out of the 8th inning. The 9th and final inning is up next here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Currently, the situation favors the Pure Trappers. They've got a 19-13 lead in an absolute track meet of an Expedition League contest. This is a 2-game series, and this is game number 2 between the Trappers and the Sabre Dogs.
Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
I'm Jack Schuler, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Jack Schuler on the mound here at Corbett Field. Played a lot of shortstop for the Sabre Dogs so far this season. Souris Valley using some guys on the roster who haven't been on the mound yet for the Sabre Dogs. Schuler being one of them. And the first batter that he's going to face is the 9-hole hitter, Connor Burgess. Burgess is a right-handed batter. Schuler pitches right-handed. He delivers a first pitch called strike. Jack Schuler at the plate for the Sabre Dogs this season has been pretty darn solid. 344 in 9 games in 32 at-bats. That pitch inside. Count goes 1-1. Schuler out of Bucknell University. Good friends with Ben Smith, who's a catcher on this Sabre Dog roster. Also from Bucknell, pitch outside for Schuler. Count goes 2-1 now to Burgess. Teddy Peterson on deck. Cole Johnson in the hole for Pierre, who has a 19-13 lead here in the top of the 9th on the Sabre Dogs Network. Once again, I'm Colin Holt, and we appreciate you joining us on a Tuesday evening here in Minot. Another pitch misses, low and outside for Jack Schuler. 3-1 goes the count. Sabre Dog infield, as far as second and short are concerned, right on the edge of the outfield grass. That one chopped foul into the side wall in left field. This top of the 9th brought to you by Advanced Business. Full count now for Jack Schuler. He delivers the payoff pitch. It's skied straight up. Alex Hay tracking behind home plate. Moving now to his right and making the grab facing the grandstands for out number 1 in foul territory. So Jack Schuler faces a batter and gets him out in his first appearance on the mound for the Sabre Dogs. Here's the top of the lineup, though. Teddy Peterson and Connor Franco found out real quick how dangerous it can be to face Peterson. Leading Pierre in batting average, hitting .444, having a 3-for-5 day with a pair of RBI and a pair of runs scored. And he is set as a right-handed hitter with 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 9th, first pitch called strike. Jack Schuler just finished up his freshman university at Bucknell University. He didn't pitch any at Bucknell in any of those games. Pitch off the glove of Alex Hay. 1-1. Originally from Frisco, Texas. Saw action in 10 games for Bucknell in his freshman season. Here he is with a 1-1 count to the top of the lineup. Peterson with a soft 2-hopper over to Armstrong. Throws over to Glover. So a 4-3 put out for out number 2 here in the top of the 9th. Here comes Cole Johnson. Johnson having a 1-for-5 day. Pair of runs scored. He's hitting .340 on the season. If he can extend this inning, Ken Scott will be at the plate here with 2 outs. Jack Schuler set to face Johnson, his third batter faced. He's gone through the first 2, gotten them out. Glover running out of room on the warning track in foul territory from his first base position on that foul ball as he gets back and out of play on the first pitch to Cole Johnson. So an 0-1 count now. Jack Schuler has looked pretty sharp so far in his first pitching appearance for the Sabre Dogs. That pitch misses below the zone, 1-1. Top of the 9th, the Sabre Dogs will have 3 outs to work with when we head to the bottom of the inning. That pitch low and outside. Sabre Dogs due up will be Chauncey Callier, Cam Armstrong, and Mason Dennison when we head to the bottom of the inning. 19-13 the current situation. That pitch inside on Cole Johnson. Count now 3-1. Jack Schuler, right-handed pitcher facing a righty at the plate. Popped up right field. Holland backpedaling, makes the grab, and a 1-2-3 inning for Jack Schuler, the first time he's ever pitched in a Sabre Dog uniform. Once again, Callier, Armstrong, and Dennison will be the batters. 19-13 is the score as we head to the bottom of the 9th here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390, KRRZ. It's rally time here at Corbett Field, and we'll be right back.
Play
Play ball!
Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company.
I'm Hunter Holland, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Chauncey Callier will lead off the bottom of the ninth. Sabre Dogs will need 6 runs in this one as they try to overcome a 19-13 deficit. Alex Sheets still the pitcher for the Pierre Trappers, the second pitcher of the night for Pierre. He's gone 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, an earned run, walked 1, and struck out 2. Callier at the plate now to lead off the bottom of the ninth. He's 3 for 3 today. First pitch to him misses, 1-0. Callier has scored 2 runs, and he has 3 RBI. Callier swings at the next pitch. Count goes even 1-1 as he misses. Cam Armstrong and Mason Dennison, the other 2 batters that will bat here in this inning. Called strike 2, 1-2. Chauncey Callier, wearing number 10, looking to rally the troops here, down by 6 in the bottom of the final inning. Sheets on the mound. Callier fights off an inside pitch. 1-2 still the count now. And Sheets set for the 1-2, delivers, and it's right back to the glove of Sheets off the bat of Chauncey Callier. And there's out number 1, so the Sabre Dogs now with just 2 outs to work with as Cam Armstrong steps up to the plate. Armstrong has had a 3 for 5 day. He too has driven in 3 runs. Sabre Dogs trailing at 19-13 on the Sabre Dogs network. Bottom of the ninth here with 1 out, nobody on for Armstrong. Mason Dennison on deck. Armstrong hitting .343. He's the leadoff batter in the lineup for Souris Valley tonight. Takes a look at the first pitch. It's a called strike 1. 0-1 the count to Armstrong. Next pitch, Armstrong takes a look at it, outside, catches the zone. So now Armstrong down in an 0-2 hole early here. Souris Valley trailing 19-13, nobody on for Armstrong. And he gets a piece of it, pops it up, trailing now back and out of play. First base side. 0-2 still the count to Armstrong. Steps back into the box now. Cam Armstrong, 6 RBIs this season. And he drives one right to short. There's Peterson waiting for it. Throws over to Ellison at first, and there's out number 2. So Mason Dennison, the last hope for the Sabre Dogs, down by 6. Dennison, a right-handed hitter. Dennison having a 1 for 5 evening. An RBI for him in this one. Hitting .283 on the season. First pitch to the West Florida product goes to on the ground to third. Stamper will scoop it up, throw over to first, and Mason Dennison is out number 3 of the 9th inning. And the Sabre Dogs drop this one by a final score of 19-13. No longer perfect at home are the Sabre Dogs. They go to 4-1 at Corbett Field, and that ends their 5-game winning streak as well. With the 19-13 loss, the Sabre Dogs drop to 7-4 on the season. Pier Trappers will advance to 6-5. Sabre Dogs will look ahead to a 3-game series, 2 at home, 1 away against the Badlands Big Sticks. We'll have that game for you tomorrow. Pre-game starting at 6:20 right here at Corbett Field. You can watch and listen to us on all the usual channels. We'll be back with the Sabre Dogs post-game show, though, when we return, so stay with us. For myself, I'm Cullen Holt, and for my good friend and executive producer, Scotty Kopaz, we thank you so much for joining us. We really hope that you'll stick around after this break for the post-game show. We'll talk about tomorrow's game, and we'll recap today's game, and then we'll get out of here and get set to get some rest for a big series against Badlands tomorrow. Once again, I'm Cullen Holt, executive producer Scotty Kopaz. You've been listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. That concludes our coverage for tonight. We'll talk to you next time right here. Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog fans, what's going on? It's your new manager, Corey Thompson, for your 2018 Sabre Dogs.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. This is the postgame show live from Corbett Field.
Well, a rough night for Sabre Dog fans everywhere as the Souris Valley team drops an absolute marathon of a baseball game to the Pier Trappers by the final score of 19-13. Yes, you heard that right. A total of 32 runs in this one. It lasted 3 hours and 8 minutes. We were here for all of it, and we appreciate those of you that were with us for it all as well. The Sabre Dogs continued to threaten in the bottom of innings as they tried to answer, but they were never able to regain the lead after losing it in the top of the third. That was a seven-run inning for Pier, and the Sabre Dogs just could never close the gap completely. Once again, the final score 19-13 in favor of the Trappers. Tyler McDonald got the start. He went 4 innings, allowing 9 hits. Alex Sheets finished off the game. He went 5 innings, allowing 4 hits and an earned run. Tyler McDonald will likely get the win. For Souris Valley, DJ Lewis was the starter. He lasted 3 innings, allowed 10 hits and 8 earned runs, struck out 3. Alec Ivanoff relieved him for an inning and a third. Connor Franco went 3 innings and 2/3, and Jack Schuler pitched an inning as well as he pitched in the top of the 9th. So a couple different guys getting their first look on the mound for the Sabre Dogs as they pick up a huge series against Badlands tomorrow. Take a look at the scoreboard around the Expedition League as we get set to wrap this one up here live from Corbett Field. Listening to the Sabre Dogs postgame show on the Sabre Dogs Network. We'll get you the league updates. Western Nebraska and Casper in the top of the 9th. Western Nebraska currently holding a 3-0 lead in that one. Hastings defeated Spearfish by a final score of 3-0, and Badlands continued their winning ways with a 10-7 victory. So now if Western Nebraska can hold on, they would be tied for second place in the league with the Sabre Dogs, who just dropped to 7-4. But Badlands, after that win tonight, advances to 9-2, and they are leading the league as they head into a big matchup with the Sabre Dogs tomorrow at 6:35. We'll have pregame here at 6:20 for you. And Souris Valley looks to get back on the winning train. They went 5 games of winning, 4 of them right here at Corbett Field, and they were undefeated at home until today rolled around. For the Sabre Dogs offensively, Cam Armstrong had a big night, 3 for 6 with 3 RBIs. Chauncey Callier, 3 for 4 with a threesome of RBIs as well. Well, the Sabre Dogs lose this one 19-13 here at Corbett Field. Thank you so much for joining us on AM 1390 KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and of course ExpeditionLeague.tv. For myself, I'm Cullen Holt. For our executive producer, Scotty Kopaz, we really appreciate you tuning in and checking in on social media. Continue to do that as the season rolls on, and we'll talk to you tomorrow right here at 6:20.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. That concludes our coverage for tonight. We'll talk to you next time right here on AM 1390 KRRZ.